Missed a lot of layups.
Sports Network presents Stuttgart Ricebird basketball,
Perfect
brought
time.
to you by these sponsors.
That doesn't happen very
Ag
often.
Heritage, Baptist Health, Blue Seal Petroleum, Coker Hampton,
53-30.
Dirt
You gotta
and Heating and
write
Cooling,
that down.
ECS House Industries, Express Employment, Farmers and Merchants Bank, Freemeyer's Best Brands Plus, The French Scene, Southern Bancorp, Holmes Media LLC, The Katy Shack, Konechny Insurance, Lehman Tree Service, Lane, Max Prairie Wings, Pearson Company, Prairie Implement Company, Red River Ford Toyota, Stedman's Ace Hardware, TechStream High-Speed Internet, Urgent Care of Stuttgart, U.S. Irrigation, and Wilkerson Jewelers. Now here's Cole Sherman with live Ricebird coverage on Country 97.3.
Yeah.
Live from the Birdcage, it is time for Stuttgart Lady Ricebird basketball here on Country 97.3. I am Cole Sherman, joined as always by former Lady Bird head basketball coach Brian Beard. Andrew Skinner is on the EAB Stuttgart YouTube channel, live streaming, and Evan Watson back at the station on the board as the Lady Ricebirds get set to take on the Truman Lady Wildcats in the conference opener for the Lady Ricebirds. Coach, it's just hard to believe that it's January the 17th and we've just now reached the conference opener.
Yeah, it is hard to believe, but at least we're finally to conference basketball.
That's right.
Regular season basketball.
The overall record for the Lady Birds, 10-8, but really and truly that record means nothing. It is 0-0 for the Lady Ricebirds.
Right.
As this is the first conference game of the season, Coach. These are the games that count.
Yeah, and when you only have 6 teams in your conference, they really
count.
10 conference games, they're all big.
That's right. Only 6 conference 6 teams in the conference, only 10 conference games. The Ricebirds start with the Truman Lady Wildcats. They come into the game with a record of 3 wins and 12 losses. They actually are 0-8. They have played a game this season already. They opened their conference a couple of nights ago. Truman, I believe, I'm looking at my notes here, I believe they lost to Lone Oak. Yeah, they lost to Lone Oak at home 51-47 for their conference loss. 0-1, 3-12. The only 3 wins for the Lady Wildcats this season, a 58-50 win over Rector, 57-16 over McCrory, and a 50-45 win over Pocahontas.
Yeah.
So a little interesting there.
Yeah.
5-point win over Pocahontas.
It's usually pretty good.
Normally pretty good girls basketball team for sure. Yeah. Stuttgart 10-8, as we've already mentioned, 0-0 in conference play. The Lady Ricebirds coming off of a loss on Monday night to Pulaski Academy. But Coach, it was a game that the Lady Birds battled, lost 58-50. But man, what a game it was!
What a game! It was an exciting game. 14-0 run to start the second half, tied it up with the #1 team in the state. So hopefully they built some confidence in that game.
Absolutely. PA came into the game 18-0, as Coach said, ranked #1 in Class 4A. Opened a 20-point lead in the first half, led by 14 at halftime. The Lady Ricebirds came out in that third quarter and actually tied the score at 32, tied it at 34, tied it again at 41 until they ended up losing that one 58-50. And Coach, on that note, it's really been the third quarter for this Lady Ricebird team. It has been a magical period for the Lady Birds this season.
I don't know what Coach Tate says at halftime, but whatever it is, it's working. But, you know, I got to talk to Coach Tate a little bit this week, and he talked about just, you know, focusing on having a better start to these games and quit digging yourself such big holes, which they have so many times this year, even though they've battled back so
That
hard.
has been the issue for the Lady Ricebirds this season. We saw it against Pulaski Academy on Monday. We saw it against Dumas way back in December. The Lady Birds just kind of dig an early hole, have to battle back in the third quarter. And as a result, games maybe are closer than they should be, or even the Lady Ricebirds losing some games that they didn't have to lose.
Yeah,
So,
they might have been able to win.
That's right. So we'll let you know that just before we went on the air, the junior Ricebirds lost their conference opener to the Truman Junior Wildcats 53-36. That game, very impressive performance by Truman in that junior boys game.
It really was. It really was.
Yep.
Junior boys. We have to talk about last night's game a little bit, too.
That's right. We will, definitely. Stuttgart last night, they actually were playing a back-to-back conference opener. They played Forest City last night right here in the Birdcage and won that game, Coach, in double overtime.
Double overtime on a last-second 3.
That's right. I believe, was it Covington?
Yeah.
Was it Minor Covington?
Bray Minor Covington.
Yeah, Bray Minor Covington.
3 with
Right
a point something on the clock.
Yeah, it was as time expired from the left wing. Gave Stuttgart the win, so they're 1-1 in conference play. But it was an impressive performance by Truman here this evening. In the game that we've got coming up, Truman and Stuttgart are out on the floor right now, getting some shots up. Truman, as we've already mentioned, 3-12, 0-1 in conference play. And there's really not any conference standings to talk about because there's only been one conference game. But if you were to look at it from the perspective of overall record, Lone Oak is at the top. They're 1-0 in conference play, 8-11 overall. Forest City's 12-5 overall. Stuttgart 10-8 overall, win 7-8. Southside 4-11, and then Truman at the bottom of the league at 0-1 in conference play, 3-12, as we've already mentioned, in the overall record department.
But that game with Lone Oak was a close game.
It really
was. They only lost by 4 points.
Yeah, 51-47 at Truman. So just looking at Truman, they've got a little bit of size. I'm looking at number 24. That pretty good size kid out there. So we'll see how this one goes. One thing, as we've got about 5 minutes, 40 seconds until we tip things off here, one thing that I think is going to be interesting tonight's the whistle. We've talked about that a lot. Coming into this game, a lot of our non-conference games have been officiated by the same basic 3, 4, 5 guys, and they tend to let the game be played a little bit more physical. It tends to be in South Central, Southeast Arkansas. The game is officiated differently than it is maybe in more of our conference's geography. This officiating crew, based on the game that we watched in the junior boys game, probably from north of I-40, there were a lot of whistles in that game, Coach.
There were. It was called really tight, like it generally is up north. There's been one different referee in this game.
It is. Kimmy Woods is going to be refereeing tonight. That will be good because Kimmy is obviously a very good referee. But, yeah, it was a very closely called game. The whistle can affect the game. We've seen it in first person. You've coached it. The whistle, the way the game's officiated, can really make a difference in the game.
Absolutely. Like we talked earlier, one thing you said is you got to adjust.
That's right.
So that's what has to happen.
Yeah, you've got to adjust. You can't get the poo-poo lip out too far. You've got to adjust to the way the game is officiated. So hopefully the Ricebirds will do that and hopefully have an opportunity to pick up conference win number 1 here on the Birdcage on a Friday night. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, hopefully we'll have lineups. We'll have rosters. I don't even have the Truman roster. Nothing is online. And so we're going to try to get the roster, the starting lineups for you. We'll also give you some news about where regional basketball tournaments, state basketball tournaments, as well as regional and state baseball, softball tournaments for the spring. Some good news came down the pipe yesterday from the AAA for Stuttgart. We're going to talk about that in 3 minutes. Back in 3 minutes, you're listening to Ricebird Basketball on Country 97.3. It's all a part of the EAB Radio Network.
Hi, this is Jennifer Smith from Wilkerson Jewelers. The real value in any jewelry is the sentimental connection that you have to the pieces you own. The beautiful earrings your grandparents gave you when you graduated. The amazing engagement ring your fiancé surprised you with. The watch your company presented you with when you retired from your job. For over 50 years, Wilkerson's has been a part of those special moments. And we love that we get to be a small part of some of the most important experiences of your lives. No matter what your budget, come in to shop or check us out online at wilkersonjewelers.com. Easy financing and layaway are available. At Wilkerson Jewelers in beautiful downtown Stuttgart, we want to build memories with you.
Express Employment Professionals in Stuttgart has immediate openings for all job types and skill levels. Come in today to apply or go online to expresspros.com. Express is now hiring clerical, office administration, warehouse and production, equipment operators, CDL drivers, welders, machine operators, general labor, and all sorts of skilled trades. Even if you're just thinking about a new job, start your search with Express Employment Professionals at 1904 South Main in Stuttgart. Come in today or go online to expresspros.com.
Hello, this is Kyle Stovison with Ag Heritage Farm Credit Services in Stuttgart. If you're looking to purchase or refinance farm real estate, equipment, cattle, or need capital for your crop operating expenses, we finance it all and share our profits through our patronage program. At Ag Heritage, we have friendly loan officers, competitive rates, and most of all, a lender who provides you with a financing package tailor-made to fit your individual needs. Please contact Kevin Wingfield or myself, Kyle Stovison, in Stuttgart at 870-673-1558. Ag Heritage Farm Credit Services is an equal housing lender.
Ready to start your weight loss journey? Trust the fantastic Baptist Health Bariatric Center team. They offer advanced robotic-assisted surgery to help patients achieve better outcomes. Experience the benefits of minimally invasive procedures with smaller incisions, less pain, and faster recovery times. Doctors Mishra and Paul have helped thousands transform their lives. Choose Baptist Health Bariatric Center for your weight loss journey. Visit BaptistHealthBariatrics.com and take the first step towards a healthier you.
Do you know how much life insurance your partner has? What company is it with? Do you have life insurance? Is it through your employer only, or do you have a policy that you own? This is Holly Brothers, and as a life insurance agent, it is my responsibility to discuss the types of coverage available to you and put a plan in place for when your employer no longer provides coverage. Life insurance costs more as we age, so don't wait to apply. Let's lock in your rate today and save. Give Keith or myself a call at Connection Insurance 870-673-9249.
Tohatsu Outboard offers 4-stroke motors from 2.5 to 250 horsepower, and all with a 5-year warranty. Built with their one-of-a-kind direct injection technology, Tohatsu has revolutionized environmental performance, uncompromising in their pursuit of durable and lightweight outboard motors. And with interest rates as low as 4.99% financing, now is the time to get a new Tohatsu motor from Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart. Call Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart or click on maxpw.com. Great service and competitive prices. Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart. The hunt begins here.
All right, it's time for tip-off here as Stuttgart and Truman getting ready to get it started. The conference opener for the Ricebirds, conference game number 2 for the Lady Wildcats. The starting lineups are being announced by Randy Deaton as we speak. Coach, I mentioned before we took the break, we had a little bit of regional tournament news that I wanted to mention. On the basketball side of things, we found out that we're going to be making the long trip to Highland if we make the regional.
Been there before.
This will be our 3rd trip to almost Missouri, but they do a great job there in Highland, so that's where the regional, the Region 2 4A regional will be. Stuttgart hopes to make the regional tournament in both boys and girls. You've got to finish top 4 to make that happen. On the state tournament side, if Stuttgart were to make the state tournament, it would be the first time for the boys since 2014, the first time for the girls since Brian Beard was roaming the sideline way back in the 2000s and suches. 8, 9, was it? 9? That is going to be hosted by Magnolia. So Magnolia is the host of the 4A state tournament this year. On the baseball, softball side, some good news.
Yes.
Stuttgart will be hosting the Region 2 4A regional tournament this year. Very excited about that. May 8th through May 11th. When that regional will be held, and Stuttgart will be the host of it. And even as good, almost news, the state baseball will be in Monticello this year. So finally, some closer drives for regionals and for state. All right, so that'll do it for the Blue Seal Petroleum pregame show. Stuttgart will go with their normal, with a lineup of Brooklyn, Kaylee Bishop, Colvin. Big key to tonight, not just the officiating, but also can Zanaya Colvin stay out of foul trouble, Brian Beard?
Yeah, I'd like to get Zanaya going early in this game.
All right, here we go. Ball is in the air. Opening tap will be controlled out of bounds. Let's see. Will they re-jump it? Oh, they're going to say it's white basketball. So it'll be Stuttgart basketball as the opening tip.
Looks like the one we thought might be their post player is not starting. So Zanaya definitely has an advantage down there. Let's see if we can get her the ball early.
All right, so Bell Price has it.
Box and one, it looks like.
Danielle Poole, and there's a turnover. Quick turnover for Stuttgart. It's picked up by Truman's Peeler. She's going to penetrate and lose the basketball. Picked up by Bill Price, and already we've got a whistle and a foul. That goes against Peeler. Her first, team's first. And, Coach, you mentioned first possession, Truman. They are box and one-ing Brooklyn Owens.
Yeah. They're starting to really focus on trying to keep Brooklyn away from the ball. But you know what? It's going to open it up. Great time to go to Zanaya inside.
That's right. Zanaya and Kaylee kind of working in that post. Could have a lot of space. Bell Price has it, right wing, out to Poole. She works to the middle of the floor. Spits it out to Kaylee Bishop, left wing. Her three-pointer misses everything, out of bounds. And that will be as good as a turnover for the Lady Birds as Truman gets it back. No score, 7:25 to play, opening quarter. Ricebirds look to open in the man-to-man. As Peeler has it left side, it goes now to Matos. Good defense by the Birds. Nice drive there by Peeler. Her runner is good, and well, she kind of got Bell on her hip there. Made a nice finish. So 2-0 Truman early, as they are definitely denying Owens. Stuttgart's going to have to adjust to that. Bishop looks to penetrate, leaves it for Brooklyn. She's got it on the right wing, guarded closely by Jones. Back to Bishop. Bishop, nice baseline drive off the glass. Baseline. Nice step through there by Kaylee, and we're tied at 2. Back on the other end, Truman with the basketball. Smith, dribble handoff to Peeler. She works to the middle of the floor.
She goes to the hoop.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to stop the basketball there as Peeler's got all 4 of Truman's points. Wildcats lead at 4-2, 6:23 to play in the first quarter. Price has it, gives it off to Poole at the top of the key. Dane will dribble it down the right lane line, gets to the baseline, gets cut off. Now they drop it off inside to Zanaya Colvin, and Colvin loses it out of bounds. And once again, Coach, slow starts for the Ricebirds.
Yes, it is.
4-2, just underway. As Truman, Peeler once again drives to the basket. That time she stepped on the baseline. And so it will go back over to the Ladybirds. We may have a discrepancy on our roster. We're going to have to, in the next break, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll check it
May
out.
have the wrong numbers written down here, so I may be calling the wrong kids from Truman. At any rate, Bell Price has it on the right wing, gives it back off to Poole, back to Britt Bell.
There it is.
She thought about it,
Good
pump
ball
fake,
fake.
drives baseline, pulls up from 16, will not go. Rebound tapped around, picked up by Kaylee Bishop. Her 18-footer's good. Foot was on the line, but we're tied at 4.
4 quick points for Bishop.
She should have a good day if they're going to continue denying Brooklyn.
Yeah, she's going to open things up for her.
Yeah, she'll have a lot of
Zanaya.
room.
And maybe some threes for Bell.
There she goes again. Boy, number 30.
She is their
Gonna have
main
3
man.
seconds in the lane called on Truman. Yeah, they are putting the ball in 30's hands every time down.
Neither team pressuring any
No.
yet. I expect at some point in the game the Lady Ricebirds come out and pressure Truman some.
4-4. Bell Price has it on the left wing. Bounce pass to Bishop. She works down that right lane line. That's got to be a foul.
Well, they've been calling them.
As
Wow,
tight
what
as they
was
called that junior high game, that not being whistled is a surprise. Now here comes Truman the other way. Smith all the way to the basket. Misses the shot. Chased down by Peeler on the right wing. Spins, turnaround, jump shot, no good. Rebound, Bell Price. As Price will push it into the front court for the Ladybirds. Poole, top of the key now. Back to Bell. She's got a little bit of room, but she'll reverse it back around the left side. Now Bell's got it again. She spots up, right side, three-pointer,
Drilled that
good. Price did not hesitate on that one, and the Birds lead it 7-4. 4:15 to go, first quarter. Here's a nice drive to the middle of the floor, out to Peeler. Left wing, she works to the mid-post, and that's a nice finish over the outstretched fingertips of Colvin, and Peeler's got all
their
6.
points.
Now Brooklyn Owens.
Wow, what?
That's been officiated very different from what we saw in that junior high game for sure.
Bell's going to get some open shots.
Right
Bishop
side,
too.
Bishop's 3 is blocked out of bounds. As we're going to have substitutions, number 24, Chappell, that's probably pronounced Chapel, checks into the game. And I've got Pirtle as number 2. Coach has Pirtle as number 1, so probably my fault. Brooklyn Owens, three-pointer from the corner, missed off the front of the rim, and it's going to be picked up by Truman. Now we've got a turnover. Owens has it. Her finish will be a little bit forced there. Better defense by Truman. They lose it out of bounds. Brooklyn might have rushed that shot a little bit.
Yeah, she could have set her feet a little better.
So Ladybirds will inbound on the baseline. Brooklyn Owens underneath Bishop. Nobody picked her up, and that's an easy 2. 9-6 off of the assist from Brooklyn Owens, as Kaylee has 6 of Stuttgart's 9 points. As Smith has it on the other end. Little give and go action. Good job by Stuttgart cutting it off. Chappell, she'll pull a left elbow jumper.
Nice looking shot.
That's a very nice looking shot by the post, number 24 for Truman. Pulls the Wildcats within 1. It's 2:55 to play here in the first. Poole, top of the key.
There we go.
Bishop underneath. Nice move, better finish, and Kaylee's got 2 more. Hey, Brooklyn's going to have to do a little bit better job of absorbing that physicality right now. She's looking for too many whistles.
Yeah.
She's going to have to take a little beating out there, which she's more than capable of. We've seen her do it all season long. Golly, they're letting them play right now, Coach.
I know.
This
is
is
surprising
not what we
after what we watched last game.
That could have easily been a personal foul on Colvin. As it is, Stuttgart turns it over.
Don't foul. She's going.
Pirtle all the way to the basket. She's out of
Good
control.
block.
Blocked out of bounds by Bell Price. And it's going to be Truman basketball on the baseline. 11-8, 2:17 to play in the first quarter. Very different officiated game than we expected so far. Smith dribbles it out of the corner. And there's going to be a foul. Yeah, that's going to be whistled on Kaylee Bishop, her first, team's first. And that sends either Pirtle or Smith to the line. I want to see my picture.
Postal, I believe.
Free throw was good.
Jones 30, Pirtle 1.
You're right. Who knew Coach would be right? Of course Coach is right. Coach is always right.
No.
Well, I'll get my book changed during the quarter break. She hit them both. It's 11-10, and boy, Kaylee Bishop is having herself a first quarter. She hits another long jump shot, and it's 13-10.
Who hit those free throws for them, Cole?
Coach, I don't know anybody at this point. I think it was 2. That long three missed everything. Zanaya Colvin cleared the rebound. Bishop underneath has her shot blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Ladybirds with 1:38 to play in the quarter. Stuttgart will inbound on the baseline. It goes out to Belle Price, back to Kaylee Bishop on the right side. There's the foul. One's been holding her. There's no question one's been hanging on to her.
Brooklyn's got to keep moving.
Yeah, she's got to make her grab her. Make her grab her? Is that a word?
Across.
Yeah, true. So that foul will be the first on Pirtle. And off the inbounds, Kaylee Bishop had an easy shot, couldn't finish it. Brooklyn Owens with the follow, and Stuttgart leads it 15-10. So Truman with the basketball, down by 5. They work it to the right side of the floor. Yeah, she's not bad at all. Watching them in the pregame. 15-12, Stuttgart basketball. Danae Poole spots up top of the key. Three-pointer missed everything. Truman rebounds. And they'll have to work it up against some pressure from Brooklyn Owens. Drop it off to Pirtle. She'll bring it across the timeline, work it to the right side of the floor. Spots up, three-pointer on the way. Long rebound. Picked up by Pirtle. Her drive over the hands of Colvin. And now Truman gets another offensive rebound. Zanaya's almost picked up a foul there, and as it is, 24's got another 2, and it's a 15-14 Stuttgart lead.
We still haven't seen Zanaya touch it in the post yet.
No, she hasn't.
She's got to call for it, though.
Yeah, you got to work for that position for sure. Stuttgart turned it over, and so Truman can potentially take the lead into the quarter break, and Truman's going to ask for a timeout. They had a hard time inbounding it. Stuttgart with a little press, and so timeout Truman. It's a 30. We will keep it right here. Coach, what have you seen so far in the opening quarter as I try to get my book right?
Pretty balanced quarter. Right then you could see they had a little trouble with our pressure. Nobody's in foul trouble. Maybe one reason Coach Tate decided to back off the pressure early. Right there in the game, you know, we're not down like we have been a lot of first quarters, so that's pretty good.
Brooklyn, you know, they're playing that man-to-man. She's being very physical with her, and you can tell it's affecting her a little bit right now.
Yeah, it is. You know, a boxing one's tough when they focus all the defense on you. Just got to keep moving. Everybody's got to screen forward. Still a lot of ball movement. You need all of that to be successful.
So out of the timeout, Truman with the basketball. 15 seconds to go in this one. In the first quarter, I should say. Stuttgart leads it by 1, 15-14. They zone out of the quarter break, or out of the timeout. Postal out to number 24, spits it out to number 10. Three-pointer will not go, and that will send us to the second quarter. Stuttgart leads Truman 15-14. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Ricebird Basketball on Country 97.3.
Are you tired of unreliable internet service? Do you constantly run over your data plan? Are you having trouble getting internet service where you live? With TechStream high-speed internet, you'll get consistent high speeds and low latency that doesn't stop at city limits. TechStream high-speed internet is perfect for homes, small and large businesses, farmers, and hunting clubs. You'll be able to stream, game, and surf with no interruptions. Servicing Arkansas, Lone Oak, Prairie, Jefferson, and Lincoln counties. TechStream is your locally owned and operated high-speed internet solution. Call toll-free 866-268-0101 or visit TechStream.net.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we know buying a home is more than a transaction. It's a milestone. That's why we're in your corner with mortgage solutions that fit your life. For first-time home buyers to seasoned homeowners, our friendly local mortgage experts at Farmers and Merchants Bank provide personalized guidance and competitive rates, making the path to your new home easier. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, turning houses into homes. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Truman basketball as we get started in the second quarter. Birds lead at 15-14.
Jones and Chappelle, or Chapel. It's two P's, so I don't know if I'll call her Chapel. But number 24, Chapel, off the bench, has 3 buckets, and number 30, Jones, has 3 buckets. That's all their baskets in the first quarter.
Yep. Stuttgart will open the quarter in a 1-2-2 zone. This has been a good defense for Stuttgart this year.
It has. Got to make sure you hit the boards.
Yes, sir. As Jones has it, gives it to Chapel, spits it out into the deep corner to Matos, and her shot is no good, but the rebound follow is good, and Truman has their first lead since the opening minute, 16-15. Owens has it at the top of the key. Drops it off underneath to Colvin. Poole, right side. Her three-pointer missed everything. And Truman has it. Well, you'd like to see Colvin do something with it when she gets it right there.
Yeah.
It was a good pass.
It was.
I mean, it was a great pass. Good ball movement.
As strong and athletic as Anaya is, you want her to go
for
try
sure
to score when she catches it in the paint.
For sure. Truman basketball as Stuttgart knocked it out of bounds. Postal brings it to the top of the key. Nice bounce pass on the baseline to Jones, but it kicked off of her foot out of bounds.
Jones was open. Watch that back cut when they go to the middle.
They're getting
attacking
it to
the middle of the zone like you should.
Just like you should against that 1-2-2. Poole will bring it across the timeline. We've not seen Bud Conyers yet tonight.
No. She had a pretty good busted up mouth from the last game.
Yeah. Brooklyn Owens, left side to Poole. She dribbles it back to the top of the key. Belle Price thinks about the three, puts it on the deck. She's cut off, back out to Poole. 12 on the shot clock. Now Price has it, right side, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Kaylee Bishop. Back to Price. She's going to try another one. Right side, three-pointer, good. And Price has a couple. And Stuttgart leads at 18-16 now.
Big bucket, big bucket.
Shooters shoot.
That's right.
Price didn't let the first miss affect the second shot. Back on the other end, Carter has it, top of the key to Postal. Now it goes into the low post area to Chapel. Bounce pass out to number 30 on the baseline. Long rebound picked up by Carter.
Board.
Spit out, left wing three, no good. And Stuttgart will finally control the rebound as they have it with a 2-point lead. Up the other way, and we've got a whistle and a foul. Did they call a foul?
Sure.
Yeah, okay, yeah, there it is. They gave it to Postal, her first, team's first here in the quarter. As Danielle Poole has it, now Price thought about the three, gives it up to Bishop, back to Poole, top of the key. She spots up, top of the key, three, no good. Rebound out of bounds. I think it'll go to Truman. It will. So Truman gets it back. It's been a, wouldn't say a hot start, wouldn't say a cold start for either team.
Pretty even start.
Yeah. Maybe a little sloppy at times.
Yeah.
Feels like this boxing one is affecting Stuttgart quite a bit, taking Brooklyn out of the game a little bit. Ball goes to the left wing. Jones penetrates. Nice pass underneath to Chapel. And, man, that was a foul in that junior boys game. Top of the key three now. Front end no good. Rebound Poole gives it to Brooklyn. Brooklyn, she's going to try to get to the basket. Nice look up ahead to Price. She swings it back out to Bishop. She's open. Right side. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Ricebirds. Yeah, I'm with you, Coach. We got to get Zanai Colvin a little bit more involved on every possession.
She's got to be part of that.
Yeah, she's not touching the ball much in the half court right now. As we're going to have multiple substitutions for the Wildcats. Priddle checks in as Carter, that is Matos, will have a seat.
There we go.
There's a nice pass underneath, but Zanaya couldn't get it to fall.
That's what we're looking for.
That's a good look, though. You can live with that.
Yeah. Stuttgart played the same 5 the whole game so far.
Truman just dribbling it out in the quarter court right now. Jones, left side Smith. Back to Jones, that's a turnover. Brooklyn Owens picks it up, and then she'll be fouled as Jones reached in. That probably saved 2 points, though, as that was going to be a 3-on-1 break. That's the second on Jones, second team foul on the Lady Wildcats here in the quarter. And we're going to have a substitution. Bug Conyers will check into the game. See if maybe who's going to have a seat. What might it be? It's going to be Danae Poole. She will actually head back to the locker room. So Bill Price, left side to Bug Conyers. Conyers back to Price. She's open. She's going to try another one. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound Chappell. And then Chappell almost throws it away. She almost threw it away, and it turned into a 2-on-1 break that Brooklyn Owens blocked the shot. Nice play by Owens, and then Chappell reaches in again. And she's got another foul drawn, as that is number 3 on Truman here in the quarter. That foul given to Chappell, her first. So Bug Conyers has it, top of the key. They're going to lay off of her. She works right wing, her runner. No good. Zanaya Colvin with the rebound follow shot, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Should be the second foul on Chappell. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, they changed it on the boards. That's number 2 on 24. That's significant.
Yeah, she's played well.
As Zanaya's first free throw, back iron, no good. (18-16). Stuttgart by 2, 4:12 to play here in the second quarter. Don't feel like I've said that lately. Second free throw from Zanaya. Both of them were no good. Kaylee Bishop fought for the rebound momentarily, but then Truman has it. Up ahead, Prirdle, and Bug with a nice defensive effort in transition, and then it's going to go out of bounds. Good job, Bug Conyers.
Yeah, good hustle, good position.
Because that was...
They didn't reach in and get a foul.
That
was good D.
Should have been an easy basket for Truman. Jones has it on the right wing. A little give-and-go action to her. Nobody rotates back, and Jones just missed it. Rebound. Owens up ahead. Bug Conyers, let's see.
Block.
They're going to say a blocking foul on Truman.
Yeah, she wasn't set.
The officials just kind of looked at one another, and the official up on the floor said it was a blocking foul. The Truman fans do not agree, and that will send Bug Conyers to the free throw line for 2. First free throw for Bug is good. That's the first points for the Birds since that three-pointer by Bell to open the quarter. It's been a while.
Been a low-scoring
Neither team has scored in this quarter.
Yeah, it's 4-2 this quarter.
As Bug hit them both. Birds with their biggest lead of the game at 4, 20-16, 3:53 to play, second quarter. Back the other way we go. Truman with the basketball. Prirdle leaves it for, can't tell who that was, but its shot was no good. Bill Price caught the rebound on her backside and gives it up to Bishop. Right side now, Owen. She looks to penetrate. Gets to that left hand. Now she's at the top of the key. Nice look underneath to Bishop off the glass. Nice find by the junior. And Stuttgart leads by 6. Timeout, Truman.
Let's see if Stuttgart can build this lead up just a little before halftime.
Nice offensive burst by the Lady Birds there. Bug Conyers checked into the game. Stuttgart goes on a 4-0 run. And it's a full timeout. We'll take it with them back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Ricebird Basketball on Country 97.3.
Hey, it's Taylor Holmes from Holmes Media LLC in historic downtown Stuttgart. I'm all about serving our community with family-filled, intimate sessions that capture the special moments that matter most to you. Whether it's family portraits, weddings, surprise engagements, senior portraits, newborn sessions, events, headshots, or sports, I've got you covered. Plus, I'm available for travel. Give me a call at 870-926-7160 or visit Holmes Media LLC on Facebook or Instagram for links to my website and email to book your session today.
Stuttgart in the midst of a 6-0 run right now. They lead at 22-16 with late in the second quarter. Madison Shelton will be checking into the game after the timeout. Coach, did anything change here in the last few minutes?
Stuttgart got some better shots,
Yeah.
finished some, but that was a nice run. Bug took it strong to the basket, got 2 free throws. I'd like to see with them having 5 fouls, and a lot of them have been up here in the front court.
Yeah.
Or in the back court, but I mean, keep attacking. Go to the free throw line.
I'm just going to say, attack at this point. Coach, I'll be honest, I am shocked with the way we saw the game, the junior boys game officiated. I am shocked at the way this one's been officiated.
2 of the 3 referees were the same, and they
Same
called
officials.
every little thing.
Yeah, I'm just shocked.
They're letting them play this game.
Hope it stays that way.
Yeah.
Stuttgart is yet to be whistled for a foul here in the second quarter. Jones has it on the left wing. Ball movement right now at the top of the key. They drop it off underneath the Postal. Her jumper no good. Madison Shelton rebounds. Good defense there for Stuttgart. Outlet up ahead. Brooklyn Owens to the basket. Nice finish. Got to the left hand. Finished through contact. Birds lead at 24-16. Stuttgart definitely has changed it in transition, Coach. Oh, nice backdoor cut. Shot blocked by Shelton. Stuttgart picks it up. They've got a 3-on-2. Up ahead to Conyers. Bad pass picked up by Poole. She's going to be picked up in the baseline. Turns it over, and Truman has a run out. Jones all the way to the basket. Blocked by Owens, but they say that Brooklyn got a piece of the arm, and that's number 2 on Brooklyn Owens. Or is that just number 1? I was thinking that. I thought I was thinking she picked the foul up early. Maybe not. All right, so that's just number 1 on Brooklyn. First team foul. That sends Jones to the free throw line. Truman is 2 for 2 today. Now they are 3 for 3. Brooklyn's pass up ahead to to Conyers, just a little bit out of her reach, as the second free throw is good, and that breaks an 8-0 Ricebird run, 24-18. As Stuttgart looks to continue attacking, as they have kind of gotten the game at their tempo.
Yeah, much
recently.
more. Yeah, the transition game has worked to Stuttgart's favor.
Bishop works.
No better pass.
Yeah, that's a bounce pass situation. Jones with an easy shot, and that's going to be a whistle and a foul. And that is a bad series for the Lady Birds, as that's going to cut Truman to bring Truman to 24-20. That's foul number 2 on Bishop, and a free throw away from making it a one-possession game. They are 4 for 4 from the line. Jones was just there a moment ago. Now she is 5 for 5. So 24-23. Bishop has checked out of the game. No, she's still in the game with 2 fouls, so she'll have to be careful. 2.5 to play second quarter. Screens. Owens got to be stronger with the ball than that. That's a turnover, as Truman will bounce it on the baseline. And we're going to have substitutes. I'm not sure what else going on. Bug Conyers will check out of the game. Danielle Poole will step back in, but Brooklyn's got to be stronger with the ball than she was on that right wing. You can't look for every contact as a whistle.
Yeah.
She's still holding her nose. I think she might have.
They're all over her, that's for sure.
Madison Shelton gets it at the high post. That's another turnover. Boy, Stuttgart has really turned it over recently. Belle Price blocks the shot. They're going to say she got her on the arm. And boy, Truman, after being down 8, they have went on a little run here, as Stuttgart is kind of struggling with the physicality of the Lady Wildcats here.
They are. Truman's really turned it up.
Free throw good, and Jones is pretty much living there in this quarter right now.
Yeah, she is. 4 out of 4 this quarter.
Yeah, this is going to be the 5th free throw in the last minute and a half for Jones, as She missed that one. Bishop
She's still got 12 points.
clears the rebound. 24-22, Ricebirds in front. Bishop all the way to the
Post.
basket. That's a block, count it, and the foul. Bishop takes it on her shoulders, finishes at the basket, and the Ricebirds move ahead 26-22. Kaylee Bishop back at the line.
And Kaylee Bishop with 14 points.
Not a bad first half. Not a bad game.
Not bad.
As Bishop can't finish the three-point play, Truman rebounds. She'll give it up ahead to Postal.
Be smart.
And
be
boy,
smart.
that could be a turnover. Let's see. Timeout, Truman. So Truman has already
good timeout by
used
their coach.
3 timeouts here in the first half. 26-22. Ricebirds lead it. 1:46 to play here in the second quarter. Is it going to be a full or a 30? I'm assuming it's going to be a 30. Now, how can you change from a timeout to a jump ball? He's the one that called the timeout. Then he says it's a jump ball. It would have given possession.
That didn't really make sense when you give possession away.
I guess he said, I don't want the timeout. So he gave possession away. So Stuttgart with the basketball, leading by 4. Inbound Bishop, nobody picked her up. That's the second baseline out of bounds that nobody found Kaylee Bishop, and it's 28-22. So Bishop with 16 of Stuttgart's 28 points. Matos, she'll shoot one from long distance, no good. Rebound, scramble for it. Bishop has it. Up ahead to Price. Bell will give it to Bishop. Kaylee will throw it away, trying to hit Owens on the baseline. Stuttgart is just right on the cusp of blowing this thing open.
Yeah, they are. They had that cold spurt for a while.
Then
they heat it back up.
They just can't quite get there. I'm not sure Bell's not a little, maybe hadn't twinged something in her back. She's acting like she's got a muscle pull or something. As Truman has the basketball, top of the key, Smith underneath to Jones. Shot blocked by Shelton. Shelton with her second block of the half, and the Ricebirds have it. Poole gives it to Owens. She's being guarded closely by Postel. Here comes a double high screen. Owens, roll to Bishop. Bishop underneath, off glass, no good. Rebound follow, will not go. Rebound tapped out by Shelton, picked up by Poole. Left side, Brooklyn Owens gives it off to Bishop, off glass. Kaylee Bishop is unconscious. It's 30-22, Ricebirds in front. And now we have a whistle. And is that going to be number 2 on Owens? It will. Bad foul there, 86 feet from the basket, as Brooklyn Owens picked up number 2 with 38 seconds to go in the first half.
Turn around. Here we come.
Mentally tough here, ladies. Mentally tough. That's only the 4th team foul, so free throws the rest of the way. Jones, skip pass over to Postal. Nice drive there. She just blew past Shelton. Nice drive by number 2. That breaks a 6-0 run. It's 30-24. Birds can hold for the final shot. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Owens is dribbling it out. Works off a screen from Bishop. Pick and roll back to Bishop. Knocked away. Owens, right wing, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Bishop, tip, will not go. And that sends us to the halftime locker room. Stuttgart leading Truman by a score of 30-24. We'll be back in 4 minutes with first half statistics. You're listening to Ricebird Basketball on Country 97.3. It's a part of the EAB Sports Radio Network.
At Blue Seal Petroleum, serving you is their privilege. Blue Seal extends a heartfelt thank you to their valued customers across Arkansas and surrounding counties. Your trust in Blue Seal for your fuel, tire, and service needs is truly appreciated. It's your loyalty that has fueled their commitment to excellence for over 80 years. From the entire team at Blue Seal Petroleum, thank you for choosing them. They're here for you always. When you need them, call Blue Seal in DeWitt at 870-946-2281. And for Stuttgart, call 870-673-3126.
Freemeyer's Best Brands Plus has been supporting Ricebirds athletics for 46 years in Stuttgart. We're honored to be a part of the Ricebird tradition. Freemeyer's has joined with some of the best brands in America, including Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, and Sealy, to be able to supply our customers with the best values. Now, Freemeyer's has gone a step further with guaranteed price matching. If you need home furnishings, make sure you check with Freemeyer's, 201 South Main in downtown Stuttgart. Best brands, best prices, best people.
Hi, I'm Kristen Moss, the newest therapist at the Katie Shack, your holistic health and wellness center. I know firsthand how life-changing our non-invasive treatments are because they transformed my life. Now, I'm here to help you shape, tone, lift, and sculpt your way to wellness. Explore our Neve skin treatments for total body rejuvenation, along with cryofacials to refresh your face. From red light therapy for mental clarity to the Emcella chair for pelvic floor health. We've got everything you need to support your mind, body, and spirit. Call the Katie Shack today at 870-873-4300. Katie Shack, where wellness begins and transformation happens.
Lead Pearson Company, 209 North Burkle in Stuttgart, assist you in the design and construction of your next pre-engineered steel building. From mini storage to office building, farm shop to factory, warehouse to airplane hangar. Talk to the professionals at Pearson Company today. Take advantage of their 30 years in the construction industry and know they will do the job the way it's supposed to be done, right the first time. Contact Pearson Company, 209 North Burkle in Stuttgart, offering complete construction services for over 30 years.
No appointment? No problem. If you need medical care right away, visit Urgent Care of Stuttgart, where you can walk in without an appointment and get help without a long wait for a wide variety of illnesses and injuries, from stitches and broken bones to allergies and colds. Urgent Care of Stuttgart is conveniently located at 22nd and Park Avenue. Clinic hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more, visit facebook.com/Urgent Care Stuttgart or call 870-672-0911. Urgent Care of Stuttgart at 22nd and Park Avenue. Get sick, get seen today.
Hi, this is Kim Bethay. Did you know that at Coker Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop in downtown Stuttgart, our pharmacists have more than 80 combined years of expertise? If you have any questions or need advice about medication, our pharmacists are happy to help. With friendly staff, a vast selection of over-the-counter medicines, a convenient drive-thru, and more, we've been proudly serving our community for nearly 100 years. You can trust us with your health. We're here for you at Coker Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop at 218 South Main in downtown Stuttgart.
Buying your next car has never been easier with SmartPath from Red River Toyota. Skip the hassle and shop on your time from anywhere. Customize payments, explore financing options, and even get pre-approved all online. You're in control every step of the way. Then finalize your deal at your convenience, whether you visit us in person or complete the process from the comfort of your home. SmartPath makes car buying as easy as clicking a button. Start your journey the smart way at redrivertoyota.com.
Prairie Implement Company introduces Spartan Mowers, the strongest lineup in the mowing industry. With the SRT, RT, RZ, and KG series, they have the perfect mower to fit any yard, any size, anytime. From compact to commercial, 42 to 72-inch deck sizes with power all the way to 38.5 horses. You just won't find a better mower anywhere, period. Spartan Mowers are assembled in the USA, forged with a 7-gauge steel to bring you the strongest lineup in America. Check out the new Spartan Mowers at Prairie Implement Company in Stuttgart. Get yours today.
Back for the halftime show. The two teams out on the floor getting shots up. The senior boys, I should say. Stuttgart leads Truman 30-24. Coach Beard has the first half statistics.
For Truman, Jones led the way with 12 points. Chappell had 6. For the Lady Ricebirds, Kaylee Bishop with 18 first half points. Belle Price with a pair of 3-pointers for 6. Brooklyn Owens had 4, and Bug Conyers with 2.
Stuttgart, as I said a moment ago, leading at 30-24. And Coach, we talked during the break. It doesn't feel like Stuttgart necessarily played a bad half. It
No,
feels
they
like
didn't play a bad half.
Truman didn't play a bad half either, and as a result, Birds lead it by 6.
Truman did a pretty good job on Brooklyn, making her everything tough for her. Kaylee Bishop kind of took advantage of that with her 18.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, Lady Ricebird scored 15 a quarter. They're on pace to score 60. So, you know, it's going to be a pretty good second half. Hopefully Lady Ricebirds can come out, and we've talked about the third quarter. That's been the Lady Ricebirds quarter.
If that continues to be the case, Stuttgart should win this one if the third quarter performances continue like we've seen to this point. Coach, I think one thing I want to see here in the second half is Brooklyn Owens, again, not necessarily scoring the basketball because, you know, they're in a box and one. They're focusing on her. Bishop has 18 as a result. But it just feels like, Coach, to me, if Brooklyn – can she come out in the second half and be a little bit, you know, handle the physicality a little bit better, you know, play through a little contact, get her teammates involved. That will result in her getting more involved. That's what I want to see in the second half.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
All right, 2:15 until we tip things off. The ladies are out on the will be coming here in just a few minutes. So we'll take another commercial for the second half. You're listening to Ricebird Basketball on Country 97.3.
A generator is one of those things you never think about until you need it. How about a hot shower? It's now your local authorized Generac dealer, and that's important too, because not all companies can sell. Durden's can. Let's face it, a generator is a big investment. Keep it ready to run correctly so you're not left in the dark when the next storm or outage happens. Call us today at 673-13. Portable generators, and even commercial options for your business. You can also request service for your individual. Let's skip the cold showers and save the candlelight dinners just for date night.
Durden's in Stuttgart.
The success of a crop begins with agricultural equipment manufactured by House Industries in Cherry Valley, Arkansas. Located in the heart of the Delta, dew management and light tillage to seedbed preparation, House Industries has the equipment you need to preserve nutrients, conserve water, and prevent erosion. To increase efficiency when planting this year's crop, visit your local House Industries at 870-588-3773.
Renting equipment for your next project is easy. And DeWitt. Trenchers, log splitters, generators, and pump sets can all be rented from U.S. Irrigation, where you'll find the farmer steel, PVC, and polypipe. Supplies like drip oil, dance boots with chaps, the original muck boot, and Twisted X footwear. 165 north of Stuttgart, or at 550 Highway 165 North in DeWitt.
All right, we are ready for the second half. Truman quarter. Madison Shelton will start the quarter. Zanaya Colvin will be on the bench.
Madison had some good minutes.
She did.
She had tips, a few rebounds, a couple blocks.
Chappell back into the game for Truman. She's playing with Postel has it, gives it off to Matos in the corner. Her three, good. She missed a couple early, but you could tell they were trying to get her the 7 now as Bell Price has it on the left wing, gives it to Poole, top of the key. Back to Bell. Dribble handoff to Bishop.
Backed out of the box and one.
I think they might have on that
Kaylee
possession.
Had 18 of them.
Yeah.
So they can switch right back.
So Truman can tie the score here, down 3. Exit, and he does. And that's a turnover. Bishop, well, no. Spits it out, Matos. She's got another one, and she tied the score. That's back-to-back triples for Matos, and we're tied at 30. So I thought that was going to be a... As Owens works from the top of the key, gives it to Poole on the right wing. Danier underneath. Shelton hits a cutting Bishop, and she's fouled. Good. Bishop. So she'll go to the free throw line. That foul, I believe that was on Chappell. If it was, it's her third. 24, that's the first on Truman. As Bishop's first free throws. Second free throw on the way, got them both.
20 for Bishop.
Bishop is having a heck of a game. Might be her career high when it's all said and done. Left wing, Jones back to the top, and Smith. They give it off to Chappell. Matos is open. Another one, missed that one. And the rebound finally would be controlled by Poole. Poole into the front court, loses. 6:31 to play, third quarter. There's Matos in the corner. They're trying to feed her the basketball. Smith, Postal. Way up ahead to Owens. Can she chase it down? She can't, but Jones picks it up. And that's another turnover. Now Truman has it. They've got some numbers. Stuttgart's back, so no damage done. As Smith dribbles it to the top of the key, drops it off underneath now to Chappell. Chappell to the basket, can't finish, and Truman. Slow start to the third quarter. Mato, she's going to try to go again. That one's no good, but nobody blocked out Chapel, and she's going to go to the free throw line. So that sends Chapel to the foul line as picks up her first, team's first. As Chapel's free. Second free throw on the way. Rebound. Boy, yeah, effort level has gone down to start this third quarter. Truman is trigger. It goes to Jones underneath Chapel. Postel, her three-pointer, no good. Almost another offensive rebound. Stuttgart's going to have to get on. So Birds with the basketball, leading it by 2, 5:20 to play. The floor, now dribble handoff to Owens. Owens works off of a screen from Bishop. Pulls up, left elbow, left it short. And the rebound comes away to Jones. On the Wildcats, gives it back to the Ladybirds. Sloppy start to the third quarter. Bishop. Right side. Now Madison Shelton. She's going to spot up. Free throw line jumper. No good. Rebound. Out of bounds. No, they're going to say yes. Out of bounds. Last touch by Truman. Nice pass by Poole. Brooklyn.
They threw a nice
bounce pass underneath to Brooklyn. Now Poole has it. Top of the key. Pump fake. Leaves it for Price. She's open. Left wing. Three-pointer. Counted and the foul. Finally, Brooklyn got something to do. Personal foul number 2 on Postel, second on Truman, and the Birds lead at 30. Is at the foul line, one shot upcoming. 4.5 to play, third quarter. Stuttgart opened the quarter leading by 6. They lead by 5 at the moment. Stuttgart will be in that 1-2-2. They're going to space it out big, though. Yeah, works baseline, leaves it for a cutting Jones to the basket, and she missed it. That was a perimeter as that reach in. They're going to start piling up if they're going to couple of girls out tonight.
Yeah.
It's number 3 on Postel. She'll probably sub out. She will as Carter checks back into the game. Smith, Jones, and Chapel on the floor for the Lady Wildcats. As Kaylee Bishop has it. And go to Price off the glass. Nice half-court offense by the Lady. And go was kind, and the Birds lead it by 7. Underneath it goes. Chapel, her shot blocked by Shelton. They're going to say she got a piece of the arm. Calm down. Coach Tate telling Madison, hey, I don't want to hear it. They got you. Calm down. Second free throw for Chapel. She had the one miss. She hit both of those, and it's 37-32. Basket there, and it was a good idea, just not on the same page.
Wasn't quite there, yeah.
Wasn't quite there. Probably could have made the pass right to Shelton, and she could have taken a dribble and scored pretty easily as she was open on that low block. Chapel has it now out on the wing.
Okay.
You know, that's one adjustment. They've taken 24 out of the post, and they've moved her out onto the wing.
Yeah.
They've got doesn't look like doing that. So Ricebird basketball, 37-32. Poole has it on the right wing. One dribble. Gives it to one dribble. Back to Poole. She's open. That's her spot. Top of the key. Three-pointer no good. Madison Shelton will not go. Bishop saves it in, but it's picked up by Carter. Got to get back. Truman had a man wide open on the far baseline, threw it. Bishop has it. One dribble, and she's fouled, and Chappell just picked up number 4. Somehow, Truman fell asleep again. Bishop has had 3 easy shots just by finding the open space on the floor.
Yeah.
And she goes to the line for 2 here. Back iron, no good. Back into the game, as does number 23, Williams. Carter will have a seat, and Chappell will have a seat. As Bishop has another free throw coming. Birds back in front by 6. 2:52 to play here in the quarter. Stuttgart with a little token pressure off the defense.
Yeah.
Pirtle.
Watch the corners.
Now they're going to get it to Matos. She's hit a couple. Now she'll reverse it back by Owens. And then Bishop just picked up her 3rd foul.
Well, you can live with some hustle fouls.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 3 now. That's the 3rd team foul on the Ricebirds. Dribbles it out near the circle. 25 on the shot clock. They're going to work it to the off by Owens. Brooklyn to the basket. Gets to the left hand. Crosses it over to the right. And Bishop will take it away from her and finish. What a play by Kaylee Bishop. Bishop.
She's a player, Cole.
She's a player. And Truman throws it away. Get Kaylee Bishop. Bishop across the timeline. All the way to the basket. Not an offensive foul. No. That. As Truman will, I mean, hey, she was camped out. She had roots growing up, able to draw an offensive foul, literally standing under the cylinder. Where are you supposed to go? In any other level, do it. They should make that change in the AAA. Where are you supposed to go? And, boy, that's a big basket. That's a triple flip on the bench.
Yeah, let's see
it goes to the corner. Bell Price partially blocked. And Truman. Basket, high off the window, nice defense. Deep with Madison Shelton, and it goes through her hands. Stuttgart just can't away from Truman.
All right, Madison, keep us on. Bell's hurt.
Bell's hurt. I don't know if somebody kind of jammed her thumb. Officials timeout to allow Bell Price to check out of the game, I believe. Okie dokie. All right, Truman basketball. They've battled back once again. I'm not sure it's bothering her.
And I think
that goes into the corner. Jones to Pirtle. Nice drive. Shot. Maybe got a piece of it. Shelton picked it up. So Stuttgart's got the Twin Towers on the floor right now. Shelton and Colvin. Let's get it in the paint. Get it up, Colvin.
She can make that all day long.
Poole, nice dribbling, has it knocked with no Bishop on the floor. You need Owens and Colvin to
shoot that shot.
Need to get a little two-man game. Bishop, excuse me, that is last touch by Truman.
Yeah, it wasn't there.
Make the easy pass. Make the easy pass. Birds with the basketball. No. Poole, top. Puts it on the floor. Nice drive. Pull up off glass.
Nice
good.
Job,
hey,
Janae.
Nice job, Poole. That was a very senior. That stops the bleeding for now. 42-35. Shot clock turned off.
That was a big bucket.
Big bucket by the senior. Quarter break up 7. Pirtle working against Poole. Gives it left side to Matos. Now Jones. Spot quarter. Stuttgart leading Truman 42-35. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening. Country 97.3.
Got a tree that's too big or a stump that won't? No job is too big or too small. Tree removal, trimming, land clearing, stump grinding, storm cleanup, and debris haul-off. Lehman Firewood delivers right to your door. Call Michael at Lehman Tree Service at 870-659-0662.
14. Lehman Tree Service and Lehman Firewood, taking care of your trees and keeping fires burning.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're not just a bank, we're a part of your community. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for your future, Farmers and Merchants Bank has the friendly local knowledge, personalized services to help you reach your goals. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, community we all call home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Fourth quarter with 4 fouls. Twin towers on the floor for Stuttgart. Coleman and Shelton both.
Yeah, you like to this much or get a little higher and then get Bishop on the bench just a little bit longer with 4 fouls and then bring her back in for the last.
Gives it to Poole, back to Bell.
Busted.
She's going to spot up right side, no good. Rebound picked up by Truman. Got to get back.
Yeah. Bucket.
Yeah, that needs to be cleaned up, like Coach said. Just not getting deep enough.
Yes.
Position, yeah. Colvin has it at the free throw line. But the doctor ordered, and it's 45-37.
7 points now for Bell.
So Truman with the basketball, trailing by 8. Just underway, fourth quarter, and that's a turnover. Owen steps in front of that pass. 47-37. Truman looks to put. Bring it back out to the nail. Right side to Matos. She's hit a couple of triples. Now Jones. Back to Matos. They just threw it away. That's going to go into the backcourt, and that'll be a turnover. Some good minutes.
Boy, she is.
She's played, hadn't done anything offensively.
Keeping her cool, too.
Yeah, that's always important. A couple of big rebounds, 2 big blocks, 2 assists. Open right side, 3-pointer, no good. Zanai Colvin with the follow. Colvin just said, my basketball. 49-37 as Zanaya Colvin. Coach Tate's looking at her right now saying, you can do that anytime you. Country 97.3.
Like you, and numerous other organizations, including youth, high school, and adult sports programs. Whether helping their neighbors or helping their customers, Stedman's Ace Hardware truly is the helpful place. Shop Weber Grills, Blackstone Ware, 110 South College in downtown Stuttgart. Stedman's Ace Hardware, the helpful place.
So Stuttgart opens the fourth quarter on a little bit of a spurt here.
And look to score. That was a nice one.
All of this, of course, with Kaylee Bishop. Bench. She has 4 personal fouls. Kaylee leads all scorers. She has 20, coach. 23.
Yeah,
Danny,
3 big threes.
Poole has had a nice game. Shelton's given good minutes. Brooklyn has done.
But Bishop's not going to be on the bench much longer.
No, they'll get her back in the game.
Yeah, to sit her down for a little while.
Absolutely.
While she has 4 fouls.
So Stuttgart and Truman back out on the fifth. Top of the key in Matos. Now they're just moving around on the perimeter. Stuttgart doing a nice job. No good. Rebound tapped around. Finally picked up by Truman, and Poole just picked up a foul. That is, I believe, just her first.
First foul of the quarter.
Yeah. Especially with your 2 posts on the floor. Can't get any bigger. He spots up, and that offensive rebound turned into 3 points. That's the only thing when you've got the 2 posts on the floor. They got to be able to cover baseline to
for sure.
Or you've got to really have some guards that can cover some ground. Colvin has got the Poole. Top of the key now, Bell Price. 9 points. Got to turn around there, Zanaya. You were in a good. Nothing you can do about that. That's
She
just
hustled.
Playing hard,
That's basketball there.
That's a basketball play there. Second team foul. 37 to play. We'll see how long stays on the floor or stays on the bench. Those corners are.
That's one place you attack it.
That and high post. Jones, nice drive, left-hand finish. Not the best ball handler in the world, but a great slasher off of that wing.
Yeah, she's got 18.
Look at the post. Turn around.
There
That's your
you
shot
go.
tonight,
All
right
day.
there. Hey, that's a good look. Get
Yeah,
back.
keep
Got to get
shooting
back. Jones. But nobody's back for Stuttgart.
Posts got to get down court.
They're still not down the court. Finally, probably Coach Tate's playing all the way.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Sure.
Ricebirds back in front by 9. Dadgummit. Williams gives it to Jones. Jump stop. That's a travel. No whistle, but that's a travel. You can't jump stop and take a step. That's a travel all day, man. 51-44. Ricebirds by 7. They're going to works off the low block, can't finish, gets her own rebound, goes up strong, can't finish. Jones clears the rebound. As Truman looks to get another good shot. Bishop's off the bench. She'll check in here in just a moment. She's already hit 2, now she's hit 3.
They're on a run.
Yeah, we're going to have to get Bishop back in the game. We can't cover the
ready to check in.
Yeah, we can't cover the corners right now. 51-47, this is as close to 4.
Pretty quickly. The 3-ball do that one.
It will do it, the great equalizer. It's just the 30, so we'll keep it right here. Coach, on that defensive lagging a little bit.
Getting back especially.
And also with those 2 big posts and a 1 corner to corner on the baseline.
And that's what they're doing. They're putting their Truman's putting point shooters in the corner, then they're rotating them back and forth from side to side till they get something open.
Right. You're going to have to go to some type of a 2-3 or something to kind of tighten up that baseline a little. So Ricebirds basketball, they're clinging to a 4-point lead. Momentum clearly on the side of Truman right now. Bishop, Price, Owens, and Poole as now Truman's back. Bishop, she's open, spots up, left side.
Boy, she's played well.
She has played so well. She's played her best basketball of her career the last month. She is putting it on the deck like we haven't seen her do in 3 years.
13 for Bell now.
Right side, 3-pointer, no good. Bishop, that's Owens with the rebound. Gets it into the front court, works to that left hand, gives it to Price. Top, maybe not the shot you want. Got to get back, got to get back. This one, 53-47, Birds by 6. Chappell has it at the free throw line. She'll spot up, left elbow jumper, no good. Here in the 4th quarter. 53-49 as we tick. This one, big 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Price, she's open, she spots up, baseline. 55-49. Ricebirds back in front by 6. Let's get a stop. She'll work it onto the baseline to Pirtle. She has her shot blocked by Colvin. Basketball. Substitution, boy, a little surprising. Inbounded on the baseline. They'll go right to Chappell, right in front of the basket. She missed it, and then 6-point lead and the basketball. 1:33 to go. Poole, left wing, no shit. Nobody's back. Truman's got a run out. They missed it. Nobody. And that's an easy 2 points. 55-41. Got to get it in. Basketball from here on out. Owens works, and she will be fouled. As they say, Matos got too much hands on her on the floor. That's not what we expected tonight. Back in for Truman as Smith will have a seat. This one, 62 seconds to play. now Danae Poole has it as she gives it to Brooklyn. Owens guarded by Matos. Brooklyn to the basket. All the way off glass. Nice. Colvin there as she sealed the defender off the ball, and that might do it. Timeout. Full timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Ricebird. 3. We're a part of the EAB Radio Network.
Skill levels. Come in today to apply or go online to expresspros.com. Express is now hiring clerical, office administration, warehouse and production, equipment operators, CDL drivers, of skilled trades. Even if you're just thinking about a new job, start your search with Express Employment. 1904 South Main in Stuttgart. Come in today or go online to expresspros.com.
All right, and Coach, if you're Robert Tate, you're telling your girls, first of all, at this point, you can be a little bit aggressive. Only 2 team fouls to this point.
Yeah.
Also, try to chase them off the three-point line and limit them to 1 shot.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be surprised if he goes to man here. Maybe
Free
the
throws,
ball
right.
game.
So Stuttgart will exit the timeout. Truman has it. Postel across the timeline, right? Pirtle. And you're right. I believe we're in a man-to-man, Coach. Well, we almost got lost there on the low block. Postal has it, working against Poole. Out to Jones, right side Chapel. She's open. Rebound, Bell Price.
No reason to shoot.
No
shot
shots.
clock.
No
It's gonna
shots.
be game.
No shots. And there's a foul on Jones. Only this as Truman's coach will use his final timeout with 22 seconds to play. His team trailing 57-51. It's a 30. So we're going to keep it right here.
Right? Because they're going to foul you. Take care of the ball, no turnovers, and you're going to win this ball game.
Possession arrow favors Truman. The ball will be inbounded right in front of our girls. Hey, we've got the whole floor.
Yeah.
Let's use the whole floor.
Right.
If we don't turn it over and it turn into easy 2, we're going to win this basketball game.
Right. That's about the only thing that
Right.
can beat you right now is the turnovers.
2 start. As the Ricebirds will.
And there's no reason for Stuttgart not to be fairly aggressive on D to get out to the shooters with only 2 team
position. Inbound goes to Colvin, or how quickly. Probably didn't need to foul there. That was a good trapping opportunity. As we're going to have a substitution, they're going to, looks like we're going to check in a fouler. We don't. She's not even on the roster. I think they just put an illegal player on the floor. As that was there's not a number 5 on the roster. Who's number 5? Holy smokes. Somehow Stuttgart got it, and that's going to be the 5th. Well, that was rough, but you know it worked. 5's not on the roster. They're not on this book.
But at this point,
well, I mean, the book that I'm. Well, either way, Bishop's first free throw makes it a 3-possession game. That might do it. On the front end, Jones rebound. They're going to push quickly. Up ahead it goes to Pirtle. Pirtle pulls it out of bounds. So that should do it as the Ricebirds lead by. Nice win. Truman looks like they're just going to back off. I don't even think they're going to foul. As Brooklyn Owens will bring it across the timeline, dribble this one out, and Stuttgart will move to 1. Begin the season as they knock off the Truman Lady Wildcats by 5-51. Stuttgart starts conference play 1-0, move to 11-8. Overall, Truman falls to 3-13, 0-2 in 6-2 the game. Take it away, Brian Beard.
Jones led the way with 22 points for Truman. Matos had 11. Chapel had 8. For the Lady Ricebirds, nice game, 15 points. Brooklyn Owens had 11, and then Bug.
Very, very balanced attack for the Ricebirds. I think I know Stuttgart player of the game.
We're going to give it to Kaylee Bishop and her 24 points. Belle Price had a nice game as well.
Between the senior boys and this Truman Wildcats, taking the floor right now. We'll go ahead, take a commercial break. Then when we come back, Petroleum pregame show, we'll do all of that in 3 minutes. Back in 3 minutes, you're listening.
There's a lot of banks out there, but there's not Southern Bancorp. You see, we're more than a bank in both who we are and what we do. Sure, we have some loans for you to bank and borrow for today, but we can also do more to help you build for tomorrow, like credit building, home. Southern Bancorp, wealth builders for everyone. Member FDIC, equal housing.
Tohatsu Outboard offers 4-stroke motors from 2.5 to 250. Tohatsu has revolutionized environmental performance, uncompromised pursuit of durable and lightweight outboard motors, and with interest rates as low as 4.99% financing. Time to get a new Tohatsu motor from Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart. Call Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart or click on maxbw.com. Great service begins here.
New year, new skills. Join the French Team's fun and creative classes this January and February. Hustle crossbody sling bag or transform a quilt into a wearable masterpiece with the Quilted Jacket Workshop from Introductory Roping by Emily Scott. Visit the French Team at 2015 South Berkel in Stuttgart. Call 87. Complete class schedule.
Hi, this is Carrie Seaman from the Katie Show. Year in business, and I've been reflecting on how this amazing journey began. I started with so much enthusiasm and inspiration, but very little experience. What I did have was a drive. Over the years, we've met the needs of our community, and I want you to know the Katie Shack is still offering services you won't find any incontinence and erectile dysfunction to restoring your youthful look. The Katie Shack does it all, saving you time and money. Visit us at 1816 South Berkel, 4300. Our expanded team is ready to serve you. Come experience the difference at the Katie Shack.
Services to cities, industries, and farmers, not just in the Grand Prairie area, but all across the state. Lane provides pump sales and installation, constructs and motors, along with the complete parts department open to the public. For all your water needs, contact Lane first at 2015 South Main in Stuttgart or call 870-691.
All right, we are back as we get started here on the Blue Seal Petroleum. Tonight's game, 11-7 overall. This is the first conference game for the Birds. Truman, 1-10. We were just talking to Coach Josh Zarlingo before 1-10 record, and Coach, that's always scary to get.
I mean, yeah,
you know.
Just looking at them.
Right. Stuttgart. This is both Stuttgart and Truman's on the record.
Did they not play Lono?
They may have played. According to the scorebook online, but you know that's not always accurate. A 63-61 win at home versus Corning, but as it is, a big game. Always important to win that first conference game. And this, if Stuttgart hopes to finish in the top half of the conference, top two maybe even of the conference, you gotta win. You gotta win here tonight, or not. Coach, one of the things that I wanted to mention, game for the Ricebirds until February the 11th. Will not be a senior varsity I'm speaking of. There's not another home game on the schedule until February the 11th. This could be the last home game for the senior boys.
I kind of knew it was coming,
but
this was it.
Yeah, you can look at the schedule, but I'm pretty sure this could be the final senior varsity basketball game in the history of the Birds. Home game against Lone Oak, I believe, is who they're playing. They think it might be played in Ricebird Arena. Across the street to Ricebird Arena, so it's very possible you're tuning in, listening to the final senior varsity home game. third cage. We'll hopefully send them out on a good note.
Yeah.
Also, in addition to this being the final home game until February the Gina Cox Center on the campus of Lone Oak High School, Stuttgart.
Big gym.
The big gym, the biggest, one of the biggest in the state. Yes, I believe that's next Tuesday night. So, Coach, watching these two teams, I think, to me, it comes down to which teams.
Assumption. Stuttgart's going to come out and pressure their guards. That's what we've heard that they're going to do, and sometimes Truman has.
First game, our senior varsity game, girls, we think the whistle is going to play a role. We expected that senior varsity girls game to be called differently than it was based on the way the junior boys game was called. It was very well officiated.
I'm like you. I'm just surprised after we watched the same refs call it so tight. So
yeah,
we'll see.
That happens here. Stuttgart and Truman, really, as we've already said, there have been no conference games. Standings, our overall records, Forest City 13-2. They are, most teams think, the class. Side 3-8 win at 3-12, and this Truman team 1-10. Just going off of overall records, that is the 4A6 conference standings. Tip-off, Coach. Anything particular about this game? I don't know if you had an opportunity to talk to coaches.
Say it again. I think we're going to really pressure their guards to see if they can handle it and look to get some transition buckets.
Back, should be ready for basketball as we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna have starting lineups, so we've got about 2.5 minutes to tip off. So we'll go ahead. Basketball back in 3. You're listening to Ricebird Basketball on Country 97.3.
Hi, this is Kim Bethay. Did you know that at Coker Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop, 80 combined years of expertise? If you have any questions or need advice about medication, our pharmacists are happy to help. A convenient drive-through, and more. We've been proudly serving our community for nearly 100 years. You can trust.
No appointment? No problem. If you need medical care right away, visit Urgent and get help without a long wait for a wide variety of illnesses, from stitches and broken bones to allergies and colds. Urgent Care of Stuttgart is convenient. Clinic hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more, visit facebook.com/Urgent Care Stuttgart or call 870-672-0911. Urgent Care of Stuttgart at 22nd and Park Ave.
To the pieces you own. The beautiful earrings your grandparents gave you when you. Amazing engagement ring your fiance surprised you with. The watch your company presented you. Wilkerson's has been a part of those special moments, and we love that we get to be a small part of some of the most important experiences of your lives. No matter what your budget, come in to shop or check us out online at Wilkerson Jewelers. At Wilkerson Jewelers in beautiful downtown Stuttgart, we want to build memories with you.
Express skill levels. Come in today to apply or go online to expresspros.com. Express is now hiring clerical, CDL drivers, welders, machine operators, general labor, and all sorts of skilled trades. Even thinking about a new job? Start your search with Express Employment Professionals at 1904 South Main in Stuttgart. Come in today or go.
With our deep knowledge of the industry and multiple loan products to choose from, personalized service available. Whether you're in the market for real estate, equipment, or operating loan expenses, our trusted lenders are here to help you every step of the way. As a customer-owned financial institution, we understand that growing your business is truly our business. Farm, ranch, or rural living needs.
Baptist Health Medical Center Stuttgart is your trusted partner in wellness with services like cardiology, expert care, backed by Arkansas's largest and most preferred healthcare provider, utilizing advanced technology and an emergency department staffed by highly qualified, dedicated providers.
All right, we're going to go ahead. We are live on. Catch back up on the radio pretty soon as Truman has the opening tap. It's then picked off at Sparky Clark. Stuttgart leads it 2-0 as we are just. And there's another turnover. Back-to-back turnovers. Stuttgart forced them. Move on the low block, spits it out to Lane Saul. Underneath now to Jordan Abram. He works on that baseline. Gives it to J.J. Jackson, top of the key. Back to Abram. He's open, spots up, left side three-pointer, no good. By Truman. Bishop. Now they gives it off to Elrod. Back up the floor to Bishop. Bishop. Illegal screen whistled against Tony Postel.
No doubt.
As he was definitely moving, also kind of threw the elbow out on that pick of to the senior boys game. Truman are in, what was that, a 3-2? 1-2-2? 3-2,
yeah.
3-2. Only time I remember seeing a 3-2 was Spencer Gay.
Yeah, he loved it.
He loved it. This pass, Kane Price threads the needle, Birds by 4.
Price to Clark.
We've heard up. Radio as much, then Lynn Keller has made a living saying that.
Yeah.
Truman has it, left side. That's going to be Elrod. He spots up. He missed everything. As Elrod bury the triple.
Students are getting on him pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Pretty good section here tonight.
Yeah.
Not a bad crowd on a Friday night. Woo! Got away with steps there. As now the J.J. Jackson three-pointer good. Nice start, Stuttgart. Quarter Birds lead it 7-0. As this is just the way Josh Zarlingo drew it up, wouldn't you say?
Of course. But it is. Stuttgart speed is bothering them. Kane's made a couple really nice.
We are rolling here at the Bird Cage. Truman sensed the momentum already clearly on the side of the team in white, and they called their first 30 of the game. Not a bad contingent of fans from Truman here.
Yeah, Truman brought
it's not a
decent amount of people for a long trip.
Yeah, it's a long trip. I've only been to Truman. Softball regional back in about 2017.
It's been a while. I've been to their gym, but it's been a while.
It's the only time I've ever really trying to force a turnover. Almost did as Price stepped in front of that pass. Truman, nice pump fake, and that's going to be that's a turnover, and Truman took advantage, and it's 7-2. First points of the game for the Wildcats. 5:50 to play here in the first quarter. All the way to the basket, and his shot, well, he kind of lost it on the way up. Johnson in the corner, three-pointer good.
Oh, that's a quick 5-0 answer.
Nice answer as Landon Adams buries the three, and it's 7-5. Good answer there from Truman. As we continue. They've left that 3-2. Jordan Abram will have it now out by the circle. He's guarded closely by Postel. And had it poked away. Got to have a little better awareness there.
Yeah.
That one, that's a tough spot to put it on the deck. Truman can take the lead or tie it on this possession. Still, his drive good, 7-7.
They answered a 7-0 run.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. So Kane Price will bring it across the timeline. They've got a play called from the sideline. Jackson right side now, Abram. He gives it to Kane on the low block. Kane working against Harlow. Top into their motion. Price, pump fake, drives, floater. No, drops it off to Lane Saul, but he can't. Lane couldn't finish the bunny, and Truman can take the lead on this possession. The screen gets to maybe this was the official.
Rotating. They are rotating officials.
Wow. Hopefully that's a long night if that's a foul. Nice look underneath the number 4. Stuttgart got lost, and Stuttgart opens 7-0. We'll see if Zarlingo wants to take a timeout. As he's going to get Logan Relaford up off the bench. He'll check in at the next dead ball. And nobody picked him up. Good cut, good finish, tied at 9. And Stuttgart picked up by Sparky. Up ahead to Abram, but it's out of his reach. 2 players ran together. It's a turnover. Truman gets it back on the other end, and we're going to have a foul. As they say, post basket. That's the second on Stuttgart here in the quarter. That's the first on Sparky Clark. And we'll send Postel to the line for 2. Free throw no good. Jordan Abram has a seat. He's been awful quiet here in the opening minutes of this one.
He'll get going.
Box out. And Truman moves ahead 10-9. Man-to-man defense. Now, Sparky Clark has it on the right wing. Hits Kane Price. Price all the way to the basket. Scoops up and under.
It looked like she went straight to the bucket.
Yeah, might have tried to add a little hot sauce on it.
I think he thought he was going to get.
He did, I think.
Out.
And we'll have 2 free throws. 3:09 to play, first quarter. Tied at 10. As the second free throw is no good. Still tied at 10.
Handled it pretty well.
Adams hits number 5, Cook. Swings it left side to Bishop. Three-pointer good. As Truman's hit a couple of triples.
Yeah.
Now to Jackson. Underneath, Jackson. His drive is blocked. And it's picked up by Postel. Not a lot of going in the half court for the Birds right now.
No, and there isn't.
Not a lot of motion. Gives it to Elrod out near the circle. Underneath now, picked off by Jackson. 3-on-2. And it turns into no points. And then it off. Up ahead, Price out of bounds.
Wow.
Truman basketball, I believe, as
Kane took a crash over there.
boy, there is a lot of.
It's all right.
Kane will have to come back. I think it's Truman basketball.
Yeah, I think so. Good hustle.
Whoa, was that not a goaltend there? Another missed opportunity for the Ricebirds. Truman basketball leading 13-10. 2 minutes to this one. Thought it was going to be a good start. 7-0 run, man.
Yeah.
They've outscored us 13-3 since that 7-0 start.
That's right.
Brings it right side to Bell, and Truman turned it over to the Ricebird bench. Stuttgart has really not been able to convert these turnovers. Yeah, turn them into points, and we've struggled in the half court. Truman's defense has been good.
Yeah, it's been pretty good since they switched to that man.
Price, left side, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, scramble for it. It's Truman that comes out of there. Good defense. There's a turnover. That's a pick six. Sparky will finish with the left hand, and it's 13-12.
Yeah,
that's been where most Stuttgart's points have been in transition. Elrod leaves it for Clark. Back to Bishop. Gives it to Elrod in the right corner. Drops it off to Cook under. Boy, he just bullied his way to the basket. Strong kid right there. And it's Price. Penetrates. Overpass there. Should have taken the shot. Tried to hit Clark. Lost.
Get up in there. It's tough, isn't it?
Lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Birds on the baseline. Kane Price will shot clock. Inbound goes to Clark. Clark drops it off to Jackson. Left side, three-pointer, no good. Rebound. Now Elrod being guarded by Jackson. Works off of a screen, and then Truman almost throws it away. They get it back. Bishop gives it to a cutting Bell, and his shot looks at the clock, slows it down. Here we go. Got to go now. 6 seconds. 4 seconds. We go to the second quarter. Truman leading Stuttgart 15-12. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Ricebird.
Bathing, cooking, cleaning, getting dressed. Did you know that 70% of 65 and over can expect to need assistance with at least 2 of these activities in their lifetime. Whether you remain in your home, the need for assistance is costly. Long-term care insurance helps to cover these costs. Give Holly or Keith at Connection Insurance a call to learn more about how long-term care insurance can help protect your assets and give you peace of mind today.
250 horsepower, and all with a 5-year warranty. Built with their one-of-a-kind direct injection technology to hot durable and lightweight outboard motors. And with interest rates as low as 4.99% financing, now is the time to get a new Tow. Click on maxbw.com. Great service and competitive prices. Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart. The hunt begins here.
15-12. Coach Truman ended that quarter on a 15-5.
Got back, didn't give up too many easy baskets. Stuttgart struggled to score a little bit.
Right. As Brian has it, right side, Kane Price. They try to post up Sparky, and not sure what they're. Just a bad pass as Truman has it into the front court. Elrod, top of the key to Cook. Postel. Good defense by Clark.
Straight up, that's how you do it.
That's how you do it. Jackson all the way to the basket, bounce pass. Sparky underneath, leaves it for
good pass.
Jackson. Good ball movement resulted in 3. Elrod with the basketball. Almost another turnover as Cook kept it. Now Bishop, he spots up, top of the key 3, no good. Jackson rebounds. 6:54 to play first half. Nice right side to Jackson. Now here comes a screen. He penetrates, free throw line jumper will not go. Rebound controlled by Bishop. He's got a bunch of these rebounds.
Yeah,
Bishop has.
non-invasive electromagnetic stimulation of deep pelvic floor muscles, and it's now improved intimate health and balance. Just one session,
Okay.
only 28 minutes long.
We're
is like
back.
Great. Take the first step towards a happier, healthier you. Call me, Carrie Seaman, at the Katie Shack. You won't regret it. At the Katie Shack, your well-being is our top.
Are back. We apologize. Somebody kicked our extension cord on the front there, and so we were kind of scrambling around trying to figure out what was the problem. While Truman just continues to just kind of stay 3 to 4 points in front of the Birds, 24-20. Rebound, 3:58 to play in the third quarter. Ricebirds trail by 4. Abram, he's going to try to force the issue. Fouled on the other end. Ricebirds have missed a lot of easy shots around the basket here in the last few minutes, as Peyton Thompson will check into the game as Tay just picked up personal foul number. Stuttgart just can't seem to. Truman beats it pretty easily. Cook has it now, top of the key. Leaves it for Elrod, guarded by Jordan Abram. He spots up, right side, three-pointer, no good. Sparky Clark with the rebound. Clark. Off the glass, nice. Good. Nice finish. No one stopped Sparky. It's 24-22 in favor of the Wildcats. To Elrod, that's going to be an offensive foul as Worm draws that one. That is team foul number 2 on Truman here in the second quarter. Personal foul number 1. 22, Ricebirds could tie or take the lead on this possession. 3:07 to play here in the second quarter.
Worm's taking several charges this year.
Jordan Abram gets to the free throw line, get through that mental thing, and there's a lot of basketball left to play here. 2-2-1 pressure from the Ricebirds. They're going to try to force. He's wide open, and he missed everything. It was picked up by Clark, and then Clark was fouled 75 feet from the basket. That's team foul number 3 on Tony Postale. So once again, Birds can take the lead or tie. We were scrambling trying to get the broadcast back on the line. Can't see much. Wesley Farmer's into the game. He gives it off to Landon Bryant in the corner. Landon has it poked away from behind. Up ahead it goes to Postale. Postale cut off by Bryant. Leaves it for Elrod, top of the key, Cook. Dribble handoff to Bishop. And then he saved it in to Wesley Farmer, who leaves it for Jordan Abram. Up ahead to finish those, and then Truman just threw it into the front row. Finish those opportunities. So Stuttgart will have another possession to tie or take the lead here as Jeremiah Jackson checks into the game. Abram and Jackson on the floor for the Ricebirds. For Truman, it's going to be Bishop, Postale, Elrod with the key. He's going to try to take his man. Gets to the basket, off the window, good. That's a match in the man-to-man. Harlow's going to have a hard time tonight if he's isolated man-to-man with Clark. It over. Clark picks it up ahead to Abram. Abram off window. So run 26-24. Stuttgart with a little spurt of their own to take the lead. Elrod has it taken away from behind. Jackson picks it up. Bounce pass. Will slow things down on the right wing. And that's going to be a foul on Tony Postale. Is that 3? I don't think 21 was even on the floor. That's Trevor Blagg. There we go. That's number Probably 2 and 4 are their two best guards. As Stuttgart lead and the basketball, 48 seconds to play. Farmer, left side, Jackson. JJ will give it to Bryant. Top Truman basketball. Back 38 on the game clock, 35 on the shot clock. Wildcats inbound to Adams. Back to Bishop. He'll give it up to Elrod. Now Bishop tries to get. Truman will reset, out of bounds. Last touch by Jackson. And jawing with one another a little bit now.
Wasn't too bad. He was talking a little bit.
You know, good move by the official. Just tell them to be quiet. Elrod works out of it. Cook has it, being guarded by Clark.
Oh,
Sparky.
that's offense. Push off. Yeah.
I think it was definitely an offensive foul. I'm not sure about the travel.
Then he did the body.
Yeah, that was really good defensive guarding. Stuttgart with the basketball. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Abram all the way to the back. Truman inbounds, and that is the end of the first half. Stuttgart finishes on a flurry. They lead it 28-24 as we head to the locker room. We'll be back in 4 minutes to .3.
Pearson Company has been bringing you the best in pre-engineered steel buildings for many years, offering the very latest in design engineering, your steel sizes and complete turnkey projects. Pearson Company offers complete construction services for your pre-engineered steel building needs. Look to Pearson Company, 209 North Burkle in Stuttgart, where quality and construction.
You need medical care right away. Visit Urgent Care of Stuttgart, where you can walk in without an appointment and get help without a long wait for a while. And colds. Urgent Care of Stuttgart is conveniently located at 22nd and Park Avenue. Clinic hours are Monday through Friday, 7 Stuttgart, or call 870-672-0911. Urgent Care of Stuttgart.
Did you know that at Coker Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop in downtown Stuttgart, our pharmacists have more than 80 combined years of expertise? If you have any questions or need advice about medication, our pharmacists have a vast selection of over-the-counter medicines, a convenient drive-through, and more. We've been proudly serving our community. We're here for you at Coker Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop at 218 South Main in downtown Stuttgart.
Valued customers, we understand your concerns and take them seriously. That's why we've taken action and brought in Rusty Howard. Top-notch service you deserve. Rusty and our team are committed to making things right, whether it's faster turnarounds, clear the moment you walk in. Give us a chance to earn back your trust. Schedule your next service at Red River 4 Toyota and river4toyota.com. We're here for you.
Whether you've got 100 acres to mow, 9 of rotary cutters match a variety of tractors and applications, so you can start clearing tall grass or tough brush right away. With quality, you won't find any other rotary cutters that keep your land in line like Woods. Stop in to Prairie Implement Company in Stuttgart to find the right Woods
you never think about until you need it. How about a hot shower? It's amazing how important the little things really are in these situations. At Durden's in Stuttgart, we like to help make the little things easier. That's provide warranty service on your generator, but Durden's can. Let's face it, a generator is a big investment. Keep it ready to run correctly so you're not left in the dark when the next 1356 for home backup options, portable generator for your business. You can also request service for your generator online at durdeninc.com/schedule. Let's skip the cold showers and save dinners just for date night.
Durden's in Stuttgart. Guaranteed comfort since 1960.
Manufactured by House Industries in Cherry Valley, Arkansas. Located in the heart of the Delta, House Industries and tillage and seedbed preparation equipment. From residue management and light tillage to seedbed preparation, House Industries has the equipment you need. Equipment dealership for pricing availability, or call House Industries at 870-73.
All right, we are back. Halftime. Stuttgart and Truman. The Ricebirds lead the Wildcats 28 quarter, but before we do that, we're joined here on the broadcast by Stuttgart Lady Ricebird senior Kaylee Bishop. Kaylee, you were our kind of did a little bit of everything. Talk about, and you came out pretty hot there in that first half, 21st half points. That was impressive.
My game, I don't go out there and think anything. I don't think under anybody. I don't think less than nobody. I just go out there and just play my game. I just read everything that I can do. I'm just looking forward to having the rest of the conference season. I'm really proud of my team.
So, Kaylee, one of the things that we talk about you a lot on the broadcast is you do so many things. Team lead in rebounds. You play great defense. You're kind of with Sarah being out for the season, you're kind of all over the place. Is that just effort? Is that what is that? How can you do all of those things?
It's just effort. It's just that I actually want to win. Let them down. So I just go out there and play my game, no matter how tall the person is. I don't care how tall you is, how big you is. I'm just a great coach. I really don't expect nothing from him. He's a really great coach. So many times. I've literally guarded a 6'4" girl. I was so nervous. Tell me to keep striving. I just keep going.
So in conference play 1-0, that's always good to have that opportunity to move to 1-0. Also, just looking at your schedule, you guys have an opportunity to have a good conference season, and who knows, maybe make a state tournament this year.
I feel like I'm going all the way this year. I really do, because we're really competitive. We've been having some slow starts, but that doesn't really matter. We're just going to come.
I want to mention this before we go back to the halftime. Something Coach Beard and I've talked about is y'all's third quarter. Y'all have been so good quarter out of the locker room. What is it are y'all talking to one another? Is it what Coach y'all are so good in that third quarter?
We get in that locker room, we sit there quiet, and he tells us, he actually changed the thing. Come together as a team. We don't think nothing less. All we're thinking about is winning. So, yeah, but our coaches give us the confidence each day. Having great third quarters, like Tuesday night, for example.
A 14-0 run, and I thought you were going to pull that thing out. I'll be honest. That was an unbelievable second half performance. It really was. All right. Player of the game tonight. Her team won their conference opener 58-51 over the Truman Lady Wildcats. Kaylee, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Switch over. We'll tell you just very quickly the first half. We'll let you very quickly, if you have them. You probably haven't even done the math on them yet, though, have you?
We can make
math faster than anybody. Go ahead.
Let's see. Pretty balanced scoring for Truman. Bishop. Adams 3, Cook 3, Harlow 2. For the Ricebirds, Sparky Clark led the way with 10 points. J.J. Jackson with 8. Jordan Abrams with 4 points. Tay Clark with 2.
All right, it'll be Truman basketball as we start the third quarter. 28-24, the Ricebirds out front. They finished that second. Nice defense by Sparky. Outlet pass up ahead. Abrams basket, and that's a good start for Stuttgart. 30-24. Jordan all in the last 2 minutes. 2 minutes of game time, I should say. As Cook has it, he brings it left side to Adams. Drops it off to Elrod tonight. Truman picks it up, but the outlet pass to Elrod is stolen away by Landon Bryant. Up ahead, Abrams, left side, three-pointer, no good. Rebound will be up ahead to Cook on the right wing, working against Landon Bryant. Harlow, he got to get rid of that. Turn it over, he does, to a cutting Adams, and that is going to be 2 points to stop a good beginning of the third quarter for the Birds. 30-26 now. 6:50 with the basketball and a 4-point lead. Landon Bryant across the timeline. Gives Hand off to Jackson, left side, Kane Price. Got to get Kane going. Abrams, right side to Jackson, now guarded. Spits it out to Sparky, spin move off Cook. Woo! Nice pass to Kane, but he couldn't handle it. And he's just struggled. Now there's a turnover. 3-on-1, all the way to the can't finish, but he'll go to the line. As Kane, he's letting it get in his head right now. For Kane Price. He is wondering where'd all those defenders come. Now we're going to ask Jordan Abram to tuck his shirt in because you can't play basketball with an take both of these. First one's on the way. Good. This is the free throw trip that will change the rest of the night for Mr. Price. Second free throw on the way. Got them both.
Good.
32-26.
Hey, you didn't jinx him.
Hey, man, I'm confident. Over.
Watch
Bishop,
the backside.
Elrod, he's open. Drops it off. Spin move. Throws it.
I don't know who's throwing it.
He threw that to nowhere. Pressure's starting to get to Truman a little.
It is. Yeah. The speed of the Ricebirds is starting to show.
Ricebirds aren't necessarily trying to force turnovers as much as they are just. Sparky, rebound, follow, strong finish by the big man who's not so big. Biggest Valentine on the full quarter.
Really making Truman work.
Yeah, nice press break there, but boy, they're having to work on every pass. Bishop penetrates, free throw line floater high off the window, no good. Rebound Clark. Outlet, Bryant. Here come the Ricebirds. Across the timeline on the baseline. Abrams, hesitation, floater, not there. Rebound, Abrams, follow shot, dropped home, and the Birds lead it by 10. And Truman is winded, Coach.
They are.
They are out of gas, and Truman is going to ask for a full timeout as the Ricebirds have.
Take on any job while keeping you protected, and you'll find original Muck boots at USA and DeWitt, along with comfortable, stylish, and tough Twisted X footwear. Check out these two great lines of irrigation, original Muck boots, and Twisted X footwear. Distributors, Highway 165 north of Stuttgart and in DeWitt at 550 Highway 16.
Ricebirds led by 4 at the start of the third quarter. They lead by 10, right now, 36-26. They're tugging at their shorts right now.
Yeah, the Ricebirds pressure, they haven't went for real hard. A lot of times they're just making them work so hard.
That's exactly
and
right.
It's wearing them down.
Yeah, Stuttgart in the first half. Second half, Stuttgart has been a little bit, not as aggressive. As Coach said, they've just been making every dribble, every pass, every shot. Well, they're really showing some fatigue out there right now. So Abrams at the line to complete the three-point play to give his team an 11-point. There's free throws on the way. Back iron, no good. Rebound, chase down. No, they're going to say out of bounds. Stuttgart, they're going to continue with a little of this pressure. They're going to switch it up, though.
Yeah, nice.
As I believe it's maybe a man press now. As Bishop. Clark.
He's having a nice game.
He's having a heck of a game. Price. From off the glass, count it, and the foul. Kane Price got in his bag with a nice dish to Abram, and Jordan's back at the line. Birds by 12. As he was jawing something heavy with Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson saying, I didn't say anything. I don't. JJ said plenty.
But you know what? when all eyes were on him.
That would also be like me mouthing at you and then you squaring up with me. He's not. JJ has a little self-preservation, I believe. Yeah. Other end, Truman has it, works off that left baseline. Finish there by Postel to stop the bleeding. Quickly. Left side lane Saul. He's open, corner 3, no good. Rebound controlled by Bishop. not go, however, and then Truman will throw it out. Dale, three-pointer from Adams, no good. His follow, no good. Bishop's shot, no good. Whistle foul, and that will send Luke Bishop to the free throw line.
Woo! Not happened in a short time.
No doubt. I'm glad you went and got me this delicious Ozarka water, dude. Back iron, no good. Yeah, that is not a endorsement of Ozarka. It's just
Sparky getting a short little rest.
Yeah,
he's
not
had a heck of a game.
He won't be out long. Peyton Thompson checked in. Bishop's second free throw. That is a high arcing free throw. He got the second. That's a 3-0 run for the Wildcats. 10-point lead, 4:12 to play, almost. As Kane Price will work against this 3-2 zone. Ricebird's carved to Peyton as Postel got blocked a shot, but I believe got him with the body on the way up.
Yeah, everything else.
Yep, that's enough. So 4 on Postel, 4 on Cook. Fouls starting to mount for the Wildcats as Thompson's free throw's good. Nice looking stroke there from the senior offensive tackle. University this fall.
I'll tell you, Peyton pretty much pushed him out and got the position.
To 29, 4 minutes to play. Bishop has it in the front court. He's being hounded by Jackson as they say that JJ stepped on the line, and boy, he is so quick. Tucker was quick as lightning as well, as JJ is going to be told not to take. And go ahead when the whistle blows, stop the action. Jackson's just, he's like a. That's a nice play. Let me tell you something. He just went up and flushed that baby with authority. Aggressive, but it was just as effective. 2 points is 2 points, 42-31, Birds in front. Now cut off by Thompson, drops it off underneath now to Bishop. Nope, he's going to dribble it out to the top of the key. I'm sorry. Right side it goes.
I just ran into each other.
Yeah, but, you know, it's a little chippy. We'll see how the remainder of this one goes. 3-point lead.
We're talking about Jordan needs to get going. Well, he's up to 13.
He's got going, hasn't he? So Jackson will work it from the right side. Now Sparky has it. Top of the key, gives Rage off the glass, no good. Whistle and a foul. Well, Kane got to the free throw line.
It can go about every direction.
Harlow picks that one up. His first, team's fifth. So for the last 3:01 of this one, of the quarter, Stuttgart will be shooting free throws. At 43-31. 12-point advantage. That's the biggest of. Second one on the way. Got 8.
He's 5 out of 6 from the line.
Ricebirds by 13, 3:01 to play. Third across the timeline. Now Bishop has it. He's at the spike line on the volleyball court. And then throws it into the concession stand.
Look like.
Yeah, I don't know why he saw a ghost, man, and I believe number 4. He saw lurking on the weak side help. Popcorn machine.
All right.
Ricebirds with control. They can.
Let's see if they can put him away.
Nice finish. Count it in the foul. Yeah, he must. Somebody must. Somebody shot him a text at halftime. Wake up and he said, "I'll show those dudes."
That's 11 this quarter. 4 right before the end of the half.
Missed the free throw. Peyton Thompson. Rebound and the putback. He can't finish it, however. And now we've got a scramble on the floor. It's finally controlled by Truman up ahead. To say that Kane Price will pick up team foul number 2 on the Ricebirds. As Truman will inbound in front of the scores table. That's Bale. Somebody needs to come get that basketball. It'll be Ricebirds. Yeah, Truman, they must feel like there's about 8 players.
18 to 7 quarter right now for the Ricebirds.
Landon Bryant will check in at the next dead ball. Abrams, he's going to work off that elbow again.
It.
They're going to say he got him on the arm.
He did. He got him on the arm.
Yeah, Abram, they are definitely looking to isolate Jordan Abram right now. And he's giving them good reason. 11 third quarter points. It's upcoming. That foul whistled on Landon Adams, his second. As Jordan's free throw will have a seat as Bryant checks in. Second free throw for Jordan, missed that one. And there's Peyton. Follow, can't go. Sparky picks it up, saves it into Peyton. Peyton's going to work off the low block, turn around, blocking. Blocking foul. Peyton with the drop step and the kiss. And the Ricebirds have taken control of this one. They lead it. Middle, he's telling this guy, I could read his lips. He said, "You're terrible. You're terrible." He said it again. You're terrible.
I mean, that was a flop.
To be true. This guy, according to that guy, is terrible. But as it is, Peyton Thompson is not terrible. With the pick,
big minutes.
Gives it up to Price. Kane into the front. Leaves it for Worm, and he's fouled at the free throw line. That will send Landon Bryant to the.
That's shooting.
Yeah.
That's shooting.
It's a shooting foul. It's a shooting foul. Three officials, nobody knew. We needed 4. Well, listen, not everybody can be as good at this as we are. Landon Bryant.
It's surprising when all 3 of them.
Honestly, I think this has been pretty well done. A 20-point lead, I'm sorry. 51-31, 126 to go, third quarter.
Boy, Ricebirds have blown.
21-point lead, biggest lead of the game, as Stuttgart has taken control of this one. David Brassfield will check in at the next dead ball. As Bell drops, that foul goes against Kane Price, his second, as David Brassfield checks into the game. Jordan Abram will get a
16 points for Jordan.
As Bell's free throws on rebound. Clark, that's textbook blockout right there, man.
Sparky uses his body. And then
Sparky,
he explodes.
Out of bounds. Clark's left-handed. He finished it with his right hand on the left side. he's ambidextrous but backwards. So Bishop will inbound off the base. As it goes to Bale at the circle. Bale gives it to Bishop. Ricebirds back up in that zone. Bishop guarded by David Brassfield. Sparky's everywhere, man. Knocked that one out of bounds. Inbound goes to Bishop. He's being guarded closely by David Brassfield. 49. Back out to the top of the key. And Adams, one dribble, picks it up, gives it to Elrod, guarded by. Got to be. Shot clock's got to be close. There it is. Shot clock violation.
Good D.
So, violation. Well, I thought Abram would spend the rest of the quarter. He will check in. Peyton Thompson will have a seat.
For offense, these last 30 seconds.
Yeah, last 30 seconds. You can hold for one shot. A little offense for defense action there.
Good minutes by.
Pulls it out near the circle.
They usually go with about 8 seconds.
12 seconds. Side Abram. He'll work it to the middle of the floor. Jordan all the way to the basket. Floater off window. No good. Rebound. Buzzer in the corner. Adams good if it goes, and it is no good. And so we'll head to the. Truman 52-33. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Ricebird Basketball on Country 97.3. How about it? Man, that was as good of a quarter as Stuttgart has played all season. And Jordan Abram, a big part of that.
Yeah.
But Sparky Clark, not bad either.
Yeah, and pretty good free throw.
What I really like about this team is you can't really key on one guy. You know, normally you come into the game to slow him down. Well, Kane hasn't had, I mean, he's played fine. He's got 8 points.
Yeah. He hasn't been the scorer that he
not
usually
his
is.
normal performance. Well, Sparky Clark steps up. Jordan Abrams steps up. I mean, it's just a very balanced team. They got about 7. Jackson. I mean, Peyton Thompson. About 4 or 5 good minutes tonight. So just a good balanced team. They've got some ball as we start the fourth quarter. Birds with a 19-point lead. Just trying to get it within single digits. Drops it off to Postel. He'll be fouled on the way up.
One thing we should talk about just a little is, you know, points in conference games matter. 10's
Yeah,
the max.
absolutely. You're absolutely right. That foul goes against Worm. That's his second, team's first. Free throw's good. The free throw was no good. Clark with another rebound, and the Ricebirds are quickly into the front court. And so that'll be a turnover. Truman gets it back, 52-34. Just underway here in the fourth quarter.
Still music playing somewhere.
Hey, you know, it's like an NBA game. Bale, jump stop. I'm not sure. Truman has the basketball. Bishop's open in the corner. He's going to spot up. His three-pointer no good. Rebound. Jeremiah Jackson. Stuttgart quickly out of there with it. Man.
They are.
They are aggressive.
Attack. They've been way more aggressive in the second half and doing a
Yeah.
lot better job of getting to the basket.
2 free throws upcoming for Jeremiah Jackson. That foul whistled on Bishop, his second. Second free throw, missed the front end of that one. Up ahead, Bishop, now Elrod. Guarded by Clark, top of the key, and Harlow. Now they give it off to post next
No,
attack.
he's athletic. He can jump out the gym, but not much of a shooter.
Good defense by the Ricebirds right now. Ooh. Well, if it was a foul there, it was a foul there, and it was a foul there. He did not call the foul, and he called it out of position. Number 3 on Bryant. Second team foul on the Ricebirds. Maybe I agree with that guy. Maybe he is terrible. Nah, I wouldn't say it. No. I would never say anything like that. Bell. Challenge, Postel, and he's going to come away with the victory. JJ, no fear, and the Birds lead at 55-34. Wow. If that had been me, I'd have shot it. I wouldn't have tried to challenge. Entered into Elrod, and boy, that was a great job by Jackson. He just kind of got underneath him there. Got good position, got underneath him, and just moved him off the spot. Rutherford checks in. Bryant will have a seat. He's got 3 timeout. We'll keep it right here. Stuttgart leads it 55-34 with.
Man, what a second half.
Yeah, it didn't feel like Stuttgart played particularly poorly.
No.
They just didn't play particularly.
Got the offense going in the second half.
Yeah, Stuttgart defensively very forcing turnovers as much as just making Truman very them initiate their offense at about 30 feet.
Yeah. Transition basket. Go
Take
hard to the basket.
Yeah. 2 timeouts remaining for Truman. Stuttgart has not used one. 55-34. Kane Price on the right wing. Action on the weak side.
No hurry.
In control as we tick below 6 minutes to go in this one. That's two guys that look like they've been playing together their whole life. Kane was going to Abram. They were expecting the dribble handoff. Abram hit him with the back cut. Perfect pass, perfect finish. Ricebirds by 23.
Jordan up to 18 points.
Everything. Who's going to get the rebound? Kane Price. Nobody back deep with Abram. He's got it easy, too. That was about a 38-foot bounce. They're just playing with them right now. Nice finish there by Postel. That alley-oop laid off the glass. 59-36 by Bishop. Hits Clark. They're tired, Coach.
I think they've had enough.
Sparky just caught a cramp.
Good stop.
So we're going to have a stoppage, an official stoppage. Sparky caught a pretty good cramp. Ray grabbed his wrist, looked at Zarlingo, and said, cramp. He's just going to have to. The officials timeout, 61-36, 5:03 to play in the fourth quarter. Wesley Farmer checked in for Sparky. Here, a little 2-2-1. Going to be a hard team to press. Relaford tried to go up with the flush, missed it. Then his follow shot was no good, but he was fouled. I thought we were going to have a baseline hammer. Baseline hammer, Brian Beard. Just didn't quite get the steps right. He'll go to the free throw line. That is the second on Bell. Second team foul on Truman. Stuttgart baseball and softball hosting the Region 2 regional tournament this year. That's May 8th through May 11th at the brand new baseball facilities. Ricebird Field, there's a turnover. Price takes it away. Nice look underneath to Abram. Whistle and a foul. Hello.
Man.
Jordan Abram, stop. I can't. In the last 2.5 quarters.
And give Kane Price credit.
Nice
He's
look.
had an assist on about 8 of those baskets.
You know, and that's one of the game in so many other ways.
Yeah.
But as we were saying, that regional tournament, as Abrams' free throw's good, and well, this one 5:36. We're almost, what is it, 35? Or is it 30?
30.
It's 30. So 1 point away from Mercy Rule. Longer as his three creeped over the backboard. Stuttgart with it the other way. Kane in the corner. Jackson, he penetrates, gets past his. Also, regional tournaments locations have been announced. Stuttgart's regional, if they make the regional, will be at Highland State Tournament in Magnesians in both. Elrod drives top of the key, spits it out to Bishop. He hit a. Make it interesting, 65-42. They're going to pick up in the full court now. Ricebirds get it across the timeline. Now has it. Good decision. They're going to pull it out, run some clock. As Kane Price will dribble it out near the bird beak. 15 on the shot clock. 65-42. Hesitation. Step back. Left side. Three-pointer good. Smooth as silk.
Yeah.
And the Ricebirds, he's just attacking the basket. He's been pretty good now. Yeah, I like this kid. Number 4 is a pretty good kid. Pretty good player.
He's got 12 points.
68-44. Landon Bryant off the bench. And Abram, little step back. That's just
so smooth.
That's nice. Just a little, again, not disparaging at all. He's got that old man game. Just
sure.
He just understands angles. He understands the use of the backboard. I think I know who the urgent care is. Holy smokes, Elrod from way downtown. No good. Rebound. We'll check in at the next dead ball. 2:40. Bullet pass underneath to Relaford. And
Logan touch it?
He touched it, yeah. So we're going to have, David Brassfield, Landon Bryant in the game for Keenan Swan, Jabarius Carson, Lucas Muse, Cameron Landon Bryant picks the pocket of Adams. He's going to go to the basket. He'll finish with the right hand, 72-44. You know, I'm going to give a lot of credit to put there, brought some bench players off, put them in the game. Truman didn't start pressing or anything like that. They So kudos to the Truman head coach for coaching the right way, because so often you give your guys an opportunity to play too. 72-44 as we tick. Turnaround from the elbow off the glass. We'll remind you our next broadcast. Stuttgart travels to Lono. Not sure on the time of that. Our next home broadcast will be in Ricebird Arena.
Hopefully we'll have 3 in a row at the end.
Hopefully. This could possibly be the last senior varsity game in the history of the Birdcage. Wesley Farmer, right side. His 3 will not. Baseline. Minute 32 to play. Just, it's hard to believe, you know, as many games and as many plays. This might be the last senior varsity game in the history of the cage.
Yeah.
It's
It's
just
really hard to believe. I agree.
He's come in and
he's making
made a
most
few
of his
plays.
minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. Out of bounds. It should stay with Truman. What time is it, Coach?
9:03.
9:03. 24 drives off the left wing, drops it off to 13. His shot no good. Rebound 22, picked up by David Brassfield. Did they foul him? As the home stands are beginning to clear out. And no good. That is
Carter.
Second free throw. You got that one. So put a point in the tally for Jabarius Carson. And picks his dribble up, needs help, throws it over the top to Peyton. Peyton getting absolutely hammered, and he's going to go to the line. Up close and personal.
They were pushing. He didn't move much.
He didn't move much. He didn't move much. Thompson's free throw. He's got a nice. What, 5 for him tonight?
Yeah.
See if he can get 6. Thompson, 6 points. Stuttgart leads at 74-47, 51 seconds to play. Ricebirds will move to 1-0 in conference play, 12-7 on the season, picking up a tiebreaker scenario. As Swan has it, his turnaround will not go. Thompson rebounds. He's going to try to dribble. Hey, I want another couple of free throws. He'll be shooting free throws. Looking on my notes, seeing if there's anything that we need to mention. I think we've said it all. Broadcast, home games.
New gym.
All the good stuff to talk about. Thompson's free throw is no good. Player of the game is being decided as we speak.
I think it's already wrapped up.
Rebound on that missed free throw from Thompson, 30 seconds to go. Drives, boy, 13, I like him. Peyton Thompson.
Wesley might get him one.
Wesley, do we have a hammer? With the two-hand slam, and that puts the exclamation point on this one as Adam a little more respectable. As Stuttgart can dribble it out here as the Ricebird. And over the Truman Wildcats, moving to 1-0 in conference play, 12-7 overall. Game to Star City.
Yeah, I remember that.
This is the way Coach Zarlingo wanted to start it. And very, very pleased with that. Coach Beard's going to give you the statistics and the Urgent Care Stuttgart Player of the Game. While you're doing that, as they're going to have a quick prayer.